Exactly, nigga. He had to cook, nigga. Yo, welcome to the TrapNerd podcast. I'm here with my motherfucking guys. Episode 117, right? 127. I was just off by 10 episodes, whatever. Shit.
This nigga
127. Yeah, man. 127 of the TrapNerd podcast. I'm here with my guys. Fuck that nigga Marv. And this motherfucking black attire that he's wearing.
This nigga got on black.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
with Adidas slides.
And wearing a gun.
I came in, the second thing he said was, I'll shoot you, nigga.
Word. I don't trust this nigga.
I'm
This
like,
nigga think he need no brow.
Yo.
This nigga got a haircut and said, I'm in CMB now. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Marv.
He said, I never liked you anyway, pretty motherfucker.
Marv hit your head with the sponge.
Yeah,
man.
That's all good. That's the old nigga, young nigga cut. The old young nigga.
The old nigga, young nigga.
Said, no, I'm hip. Look at my curls.
Yo, son.
Look at my taper.
Fuck outta here.
My taper connect. And why he go and get his fucking Lincoln?
Mm-hmm.
Marv look like he drive a fucking Lincoln.
Marv do look like he driving Lincoln.
When's the last time you saw
Marv
Lincoln?
dead ass look like he driving Lincoln. Yeah.
Oh man, Marv's in the building. He's on the cam. He may be on the mic. We got X from the dark web in the building. How you living, my G?
I'm good. What's good?
You know the vibes. We got White Suede in the building. What are you drinking? I'm very curious.
Voodoo Ranger, Juicy Haze.
This nigga drinks. Like he never has the same drink.
Nah,
It's
bro,
like literally he's always trying some new shit.
you gotta mix it up.
White
man.
people love
Variety,
exploring shit.
Actually, I
variety
drink
is
the
the
same-
spice of life.
No,
I drink the same shit every week.
Word, yo. Nigga
don't-
like yak.
Then
He
why y'all
drinking
food
yak on
taste
a
like
Monday,
that?
on a Friday.
And that right there.
That's yak.
Same
nigga.
thing every week, baby.
Ask them why they food tastes like that then.
I do like a little Pat Ron and
The
orange
Pat Ron
juice.
and
you
Can't be
know.
disrespectful.
I throw a little cranberry.
Yeah. Cranberry for the splow. You know what I'm saying? CJ in the building was good with you. CJ got on dinner today. You was active?
Nah, yeah, me and my girl went to get some dinner.
Oh, okay.
We went out to Costanzo's, actually. It was pretty good.
Where's that?
On Hurdle?
Oh, okay. Oh, you came out to the city.
Yeah, we went to Buffalo.
Okay.
Yeah, we was gonna go to what was that one place? It was right there. We was actually right on the corner. Well, we was going to Costanzo's and then we seen Deep South Taco right on the corner.
Okay.
But they was talking about 40-minute wait, so we was like, nah.
Nah.
Call Costanzo's. They said, yeah, 10 minutes. We walked in and we sat right down.
Buffalo been stupid since they opened up. Man.
Yeah,
You
man.
can't go nowhere. I live right around the corner from 40 Thieves. That's my favorite spot.
Oh, God.
Every time you walk in there, just packed. There
We
ain't nowhere to
actually-
sit at the bar.
We went out there to go to Fat Cats, but
Yo, 40
they said it was still nowhere dining. Well, that's what the sign said. on the
Hell
door.
yeah, 40 Thieves
We
got
didn't
dope.
call them.
You ever had that chicken sandwich on ciabatta?
You all right?
Yeah, they got the turkey one too.
Yo, that shit was.
This man guts coming up. The fuck?
Had to cut that.
No, they got them good ass cocktails. White girls with the fat asses.
That's a clip. That's a clip right there.
Were you pausing or what?
Did he just throw up in his mouth?
No. We wasn't talking. No, not that. That's not what he do.
I'll save that for the bloopers.
I actually just ordered fish. Honestly, I
got this Greek spot on fucking Elmwood. I like Basile's. Is so fucking good, man.
Facilities is good.
Yeah, I love the fish fry, bro. Love
Yeah.
the fish fry. I'm here. TrapNerd Ladies in the building.
How you doing this week, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Good stream today. I got called the N-word. Got trolled this week, so I'm making it. That's how you know you.
That's a fact.
You
Yeah,
ever see the
coming up,
TikTok, the speed race trial or whatever?
No.
Dude's like, all right, I'm going to get in the lobby. I'm going to tell him I'm black. I'm going to see how fast it takes to call me an N-word. And he's like, all right, 1,
Yeah, it was
2,
like-
he waits. And as soon as the lobby fills up, he says, I'm black.
Nigga.
Like 0.46 seconds. He said, yes!
So yeah, man.
I haven't heard that type of shit in the lobby in that long.
No, like it's toxic. Like, but I'm not the nicest person either. So it was well deserved. Like, I mean, if
What'd you do?
I let somebody die. You was there when he called me a nigger. You was in the chat. This the ones that motherfuckers that
Oh, they called you a nigger?
Yeah, he's like, you're a bad nigger. I'm like, wow.
Oh,
You're
dead. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, man, you're dead.
Oh. I was wondering why you.
You're a dead nigger.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Fortnite song. That shit's a bop, dude.
And I'm not getting your banner. You might as well quit.
I'm not. If you don't use your mic, I'm not getting your banner. That's the new rules, man. Like when I'm playing with randoms, no mic, no banner. Don't die. That's whatever. But I'm doing good, guys. How's everybody's mental health, man?
Good.
Yeah.
It's like deep in the wintertime. I'm starting to feel it, man.
Are you starting to feel it?
Just sitting and I sat like today was my only day off this week. I was just sitting there. Took a nap and shit. I wasn't even tired. I just want to get this day over with. Just let it be fucking May or some shit.
Like I'm
ready to be on a boat, man.
You need to find you like a plaything.
Yeah.
Like not to say like an inanimate object, but you need to have. You don't have no reason
you need to find somewhere to
be
stick
sitting
your
in the house.
stick.
You don't got no fucking kids.
I got that, but.
So nigga, get your dick sucked. What are you talking about? What are this nigga talking about?
You gotta drive 30 minutes to do it. I'm like,
no, you don't.
You want to play chess? I just bought a chessboard. I'll bust your ass.
I never played chess. I do want to learn how to play chess. Actually, it's about to happen again. And go somewhere.
This nigga dying.
Clip it, stream.
All right, so what happened this week?
It was a rough week, y'all.
It's supposed to be a rough weekend. Yeah. What happened, nigga? What's up? You good? A little indigestion?
Yeah, a little indigestion, bro.
You don't carry the Pepto with you, man?
You should.
A lot of shit happened this week, man. Back to mental health, man. Josh, get your dick sucked. Back to you.
Josh, get your dick sucked.
like,
oh God, what's up?
What the fuck is up with you, man? You sad?
I sit around for one day.
This nigga is sad, yo. Josh
sad. No. You don't start that. I sit around for one day. You the one that started this with shit. Starting to feel it, man.
Use me
all right, nigga. We'll go get your dick sucked. Feel that?
Getting your dick suck's cool, but it ain't making it warm outside.
I mean, her mouth ain't warm enough to work. Come on, it's
I've had some mouths that feel like sunny days.
Absolutely, 100%, man.
Then 100%. It's over and you remember it's cold outside again. What you mean?
That mouth still right there. I mean, look, the mouth's still warm.
Look, I get what you're saying. No, but I'm not really an outdoorsman person, so like,
I like to be outside.
I love to be outside, man.
I'm not really like I'm not in the mix. I'm not mixy. You mixy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But you fucking true. Like, but you also don't got kids and
I ain't never having kids.
You just like finished college like last year, like 2 years ago. So like you like still in that mode.
He was in the middle.
I'm always being in that mode, man.
If I made it to 30 with no kids, I probably wouldn't have kids.
I don't think I'm going to.
I'd probably just be like that fly ass uncle.
Yeah, I don't think I'm having
like,
kids.
yo, why you ain't got kids? Yeah, because I'm fucking bitches.
Because I'm fucking bitches.
30 in a year and a half.
The window was 35.
No, if I'm 30, if I hit 32, that's the cutoff. Right. I ain't be out about to be 35 and tired without the kid and then have a kid.
I don't want to be no 30-year-old nigga that's alone on a holiday, nigga. Sitting around looking at niggas happy and shit. That's whack.
You don't gotta be alone just to not have kids.
Listen, son, not to not have kids, but you know, the 35.
You need to love yourself
nigga.
More.
That's now your pickings are slim because every chick more than likely let a nigga nut in them.
Yo, 25. The 25 is the cutoff.
25.
You could be 35 and still bag a 25-year-old.
Yeah,
that ain't.
But she still probably got kids.
That's possible. Like, that's possible.
There's a good chance she got kids.
If I'm a stepdad, I ain't worried about it.
Look, man.
Stepdaddy Josh.
Stepdaddy Josh, man. Again, yo.
It's gonna be like
it's a
Josh
decent gig. You ain't if the dad's still in the life, he's buying all the shit. You ain't gotta spend no money on.
Josh is gonna.
All
be
you gotta do is
feral.
be nice, and you're a good ass stepdad. Be like, can you help me with the school clothes? You got it. I mean, you're getting some.
Yeah and no, because like you still gotta look at another nigga kid. You know what I'm saying? You still like that's one. Two, nigga, he always gonna like had that look at you like you wanted her.
No, that's not necessarily true.
Well, that's personal. That was more my own. Like
that's. I mean, yeah, that's all right.
Yo, that's the laugh I give.
You ever seen War Dogs?
Yo, I
watched that shit last week.
I just recently laughed at it. just
Jonah Hill?
watched that. Yeah, I just recently watched that movie.
It's hilarious, bro.
Because it's like before Jonah Hill got skinny, so you're just used to fat Jonah
It's
Hill.
before
And
he got on anything.
He plays like
yo.
the same character, like kind of just older and more dickish, and then out of nowhere he laughs like that, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yo, the part in the movie when he goes to buy weed, and they just take it from him, and he's like, "Oh, dude, they show their guns." He's like, "Oh, okay.
all right. Stay right here. Got some for your ass.
Goes grab the Uzi out the trunk.
What happened?"
Arms dealer.
All right, man. So this week, ain't much really happened this week. Well, a lot happened this week, but like nothing like super drama worthy,
Except
except for the shit that happened this week. So on this week of America, we've had Ted Cruz, who is the senator in Texas.
Whoa.
You want to start there?
It's not the format. Supposed to start with music.
Oh, music. Nothing happened in music. Let me go through the music thing. Sorry,
Music
you're right.
world, period.
I did. I'm
Kim
sorry.
and Kanye, that's about it.
Okay.
Did we
Okay,
talk
sorry.
about...
No, I got love.
King
Shh.
Von.
Did y'all hear the Kobe bar from me?
That nigga's
Oh,
is
yeah.
trash.
Okay. Let's break it down.
Who cares? I mean, like, not who cares. Like, we shouldn't talk about it. I mean, like, get over it. Get the fuck over it. It wasn't disrespectful, and it's not gonna be the last Kobe bar.
It was kind of disrespectful.
I'm going out.
It was
He said I'm
distasteful.
going out with my chopper like I'm Kobe.
Yeah, that's a bar.
That's not even a
That's
bar.
not a bar. It's
One,
not a
it's
good
low-hanging
bar.
Yeah, he
fruit.
did. He said if
Two,
I
it's
get
low-
caught,
disrespectful
low-hanging
like
like, and I'm going out with my chopper like I'm Kobe.
That shit was
Yeah.
trash.
But
Yeah,
it's-
that's what he said. He just didn't say the whole first part. Yeah, no,
It's not a good bar.
it's all right, bar. It's just distasteful.
No, that's a low.
It's all right, bar. It's a low-hanging fruit bar.
That's an easy bar.
It's all right, bar. I ain't gonna hold you, but it's like, yo, it's like one of the
It's not
things.
disrespectful. It's just distasteful.
It's one of those bars. It's like, yo,
Tragedy.
Did Kobe Bryant die in a helicopter crash?
Was it a
Is
tragedy?
it a fact?
Yes.
All right.
Was it a tragedy? Is that also a fact?
So
So therefore, you don't rap about tragedy.
that's insensitive. That's insensitive.
That's extremely insensitive.
That's insensitive.
So
I think it was insensitive.
Imagine yo girl and your kid die in a fucking helicopter crash and you hear that bar. Well, how would you feel?
And what was the point?
Going out with my chopper like an
What if-
ex-wife.
What if your sibling hears that bar? You're a sibling to that person, and you're a fan of Meek Mill, and you had to hear that bar. Come on, son, think about it. It's distasteful. It may not be disrespectful, but extremely distasteful.
Ain't nobody said that would have been like if a nigga said had came out with a bar. No nigga. What if he would have said, "Ain't no nigga gonna catch me lacking"? If a nigga catch me lacking, and then reference something like something to nip, that would have been extremely distasteful as well. No matter what the fuck the nigga said.
Or George Floyd or some shit.
No,
like
now-
the shit with the cops.
Exactly, whether it's a fact or not.
Like what if a nigga foot on it? What if Fab come out with one of those dumbass bars that he be doing, like foot on your neck, George Floyd type shit? Like that would be extremely distasteful.
I'm not a
bad bar on
I'm
top
not
of
a
that.
censorship nigga. So like,
Okay,
I don't be like,
I hear
nigga, say what you want.
You can say
Say
censorship.
what you want.
It's say what you want, but my nigga, be tasteful, be respectful. Like, okay, you can say it's not disrespectful, but we hold Meek Mill in a higher regard.
But what is distasteful?
Well,
to
M
you
said
might not be distasteful.
when I
to someone else.
when I
That's
puffed
okay,
it.
cool.
Agreed.
He said when I puffed the trees, I hit when I puffed the weed, I hit the trees harder than Sonny Bono.
Yeah, Eminem was rapping about Christopher Reeve, Sonny Bono.
Well, Christopher Reeves wasn't dead yet, was he?
So?
Yeah, he caught slack for everybody.
But that Sonny Bono line was a
Eminem.
bar though. Like that shit was nice. That was a nice ass bar, and it was like 20 years later.
Why? Because he was white.
Yeah, facts.
It was a bar, but it was a bar, but it was distasteful.
It was distasteful, but we knew him for that shit. He was completely.
All right,
This
but do we
feels
know
like
Meek Mill
one-
for
It's
that?
like shock value.
One, it feels like
No,
low hanging
because-
fruit.
no.
It feels like shock value to get his name in people's mouths because he's just ever since championships has
No,
yeah.
I mean the nigga was just about to fight 6ix9ine outside of a club. in
Exactly.
Atlanta.
It's just
It was not a club. It was a
corny thing.
restaurant. He was having dinner and he was leaving the joint. And 6ix9ine was just being. He didn't handle it right,
Yeah.
but
But
don't do that.
But then he tweeted.
He ain't do
about
nothing.
it and
He-
shit.
Yeah, that
He said
was
he
wrong.
gonna shoot
Meek
him.
Mill.
Yeah.
I came on here a couple weeks ago and I said, "Yo, is it over for Meek Mill?"
Yeah,
And it was-
getting corny and shit.
It was
I
the
can't
bad
believe
record.
it was that long. without
It was
something.
the bad record. on top of all his corny ass antics. And it's just getting cornier and cornier.
And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Cassidy when Cassidy was going out.
No, he looked like Nicki Minaj.
Corny.
He looked like Nicki Minaj right now.
Yeah, he's going out bad.
He's going out the same way Nicki Minaj did. Y'all both look corny as fucking alike.
I ain't gonna lie. I think we blowing the bar thing out the proportion.
I don't think. Okay, we may be blowing the which bar?
This one right now? Yeah, how this whole conversation started. Like the whole conversation started because of the bar. And honestly, I think everybody's just giving it too much attention. Those niggas should have smacked him on the back of the head like, oh, it's a bad bar, nigga. Don't say that.
Someone should have told him.
We not supposed. We should.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever supposed to hear that song anyway.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It was a leak, a snippet on top of that. We didn't even get the whole leak.
It's probably some whack ass dude in this camp that.
We didn't even get his whole verse, honestly. So honestly, I think we feeding too much into it.
I'm not mad at the bars. Like I'm not mad at Meek Mill for the bar, but it's just another fucking light that I didn't need to look at him.
Another stain in his jacket.
Yeah, man. I just keep seeing it over and over from him. I don't know. Maybe again, I be trying to separate the music from the person.
Can I tell y'all?
But it's almost impossible now.
Of course, this is a safe space.
About more disrespectful bars he could have.
This thing is something wrong with him, yo.
Like I'm just
keep them to yourself.
I'm not gonna say them.
You don't have to share.
I'm not Meeker.
I'm not Meeker Millard.
But I just was thinking he could have said a lot of worse shit.
Yeah, he could have. But he could have also just not said that bar. He could have said, I'm going out like I'm school, my chopper like I'm Scarface. And nobody would have said nothing.
But that didn't rhyme.
Yeah, but all you gotta do is change the one word from the last bar. Hey, it rhymes.
Like, why are you looking at him like that?
Because what he was trying to the two that he was trying to that was the two. The previous two that he was trying to rhyme with was something along the lines of I don't trust these hoes, they don't know me. And if I get caught lacking, I'm going out with my chopper like I'm Kobe. Like that paraphraser, that was something like how the first two of that four went.
Yeah.
They could have easily changed that.
He didn't have to say that. He didn't have to include Kobe's name at all.
He didn't have to.
It didn't even go. Honestly, like
it was just there. You just threw it in there because you thought you had a dope bar. Like
you thought niggas was gonna be like, ooh, nah, niggas is like, ooh.
Like maybe in a battle rap scene, maybe that probably would have sounded different. Like because he got the background battle rap
with the gun bars and everything.
Yeah,
it may have. Honestly,
it made it sound a lot different.
I'll hear an argument for that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
still distasteful. I do
believe.
believe.
Made it respectful.
Yeah,
bar.
Yeah, exactly. Like even if
going out shooting 60 like Kobe, something.
He didn't even follow it up with rest in peace, Mamba or nothing.
Well, I don't know what he said after that, but
yeah, no, rest in peace, ad-lib or nothing.
Yeah, rest in peace, R.I.P.
Anyways, man. So Meek Mill again to me is just getting cornier and cornier in the light, going out like
he's aging terribly like Bow Wow did.
Yeah. Oh God.
He's Meekard Millard, man. Meekard sounds funnier without the Millard. Just.
I don't know what y'all think is talking
Fresh
about.
my bags, Meekard.
Mr. Millard is hilarious.
That's
Mr. Millard.
Mr. Millard.
What did Mr. Millard do?
Mr. Millard, my tea.
No, this is Miles giving us other bars of disrespectful niggas, and we mad at
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh yeah. Like King Von said, Tuka in my lungs. I said it every time because he got smoked.
Or
yo, 6ix9ine made that point earlier.
Niggas is crazy.
6ix9ine made that point
crazy.
earlier.
Niggas is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yo.
How is 6ix9ine making points to defend Meek after he just tried to fight him?
He wasn't defending Meek.
Oh, you just about to throw me for a loop right there.
Like 2 hours ago on live, he got into an argument with 600 Breezy and Lil Reese, and they were saying that he was disrespectful because they said some shit to him, and he told them, I don't even want to repeat it. He said King Von can SMD and rest in shit. That's what he said to them.
Listen, the nigga Dirk and Pooh Shiesty got a song called "Shoulda Ducked."
Yeah.
Yeah, but you expect it from them
FBG.
greasy ass dudes. Like,
but the point that 6ix9ine was making was because they were like, you disrespectful, and he was like, how is it disrespectful for me? But y'all be talking about smoking on Tuka. Like, how is it disrespectful that I'm saying this, but it's not disrespectful what y'all are saying?
Because they're actually about that life, and 6ix9ine was just in court.
That's not the point.
It kind of is though.
You can't tell me that something that I'm saying is disrespectful, and you are also.
They can't say it.
You're making you're saying the same shit. We can say that because we're not out here saying that to people. That's uncivilized, but
I'm just gonna disagree with 6ix9ine in every argument. I don't care how logical it is.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
can't
6ix9ine was
stand
talking
that
about, but I
dude.
disagree.
right, yo. So that's like 6ix9ine. Like to Josh's point, 6ix9ine ain't of the same ilk as those niggas. So you even speaking to me in any type of way that's of the streets is disrespectful.
Just like sit down. Just,
All right, I already don't fucking like you, nigga.
The niggas, I don't even know
So
why
now-
they responded to him. Why
so
would they
now you
respond
get-
to him?
Because they was on live, man. I don't know. But
Yeah, I don't know why that was on live.
You can mute a
I
nigga.
just seen the clips.
you don't have. You can just dead ass. If you just don't talk to the nigga, he doesn't exist.
why
no
aren't
more.
people? People
600
should,
bracelets.
people should either be beating his ass or ignoring him. If you have too much to lose and you don't want to beat his
You
ass,
put
every
hands
time
on
you
him.
see
You
it-
put hands on me, gonna sue you.
600
Yeah,
Breezy was saying all the whole time 6ix9ine was talking. He was like, "Yo, you're gonna die," and then he was still talking. She's like, "Yo, you're gonna die," and then Tekashi was like, "You just said that on live. You're gonna kill me." And then 600 Breezy was like, "Yo, every security guard with you better be strapped." He's like, "When I see you, you're gonna die." He was like, "You're gonna go to jail." He said, "I will go to jail respectfully, but you're gonna die."
Nah, that'd be a dumb move. Bonehead move. Don't go to. Can't throw it away over a niggas like over a nigga like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
Like,
talking like that.
Like you can't throw it away over a nigga like that.
And
It's a difference between being pussy and being smart, nigga.
wasn't that a
husband's
stipulation
going
of,
too well
of
to him.
his fucking parole that
Being
he
old
couldn't
is gangster.
do this shit?
Listen, son.
Growing old is gangster.
I think that
nigga.
I don't know if the
Like-
trolling was. I don't know if there was a stipulation to that. But all I know is Hov said, "Yo, my hustle's going too well to hit him. You was right. Niggas want you to be miserable with him. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want 6ix9ine's life. I'm any of those niggas that's arguing with him.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. I would never. Like, I wouldn't do it myself. So I'm gonna be out here like, oh, he should be dead by now. Because
Yeah, he
if
shouldn't
I
even be-
saw him, I'm not gonna shoot him. So how am I gonna say that? But at the same time, just ignore. Like, people shouldn't be speaking his name. People should not be helping his name get out
Nigga, we
any
gotta
more
stop talking
popular
about it
than
right
is. Facts.
That's it. All right.
I
So
didn't
what
notice
else
how
happened?
hypocritical I was
Yeah,
being in
yeah,
the moment.
that's it right there.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
How do we even get into that? That talk about Meek Mill bar.
Because we was talking about.
So to wrap it up, Meek Mill was wilding.
Yep.
So in conclusion, Mr. Millard was wilding.
Black judgment in that instance.
Very, very, very poor judgment in that
Yeah.
instance. But again, we probably weren't even supposed to hear that song. So that's that. That's that for that.
I don't care. He shouldn't have said it.
Either way.
Yeah, agreed. Did you guys see Kim and Kanye are officially getting divorced? ABC News and everybody's reporting it. It's
Good for you, Kanye.
I didn't see that,
They
but
said he's all sad about it, but he'll get over it.
I don't know, man. That man's mental space.
He's
He's
about
in
to, he's
love with that.
He's about to
bitch.
get that 808's a heartbreak part
I
2,
don't
though.
think we're gonna get that at all. I think we're about
Yes.
to get crazy Kanye.
Nah. 808's part 2. This is about to be some of the best music.
Nah,
His mom died, he gave us 808s.
yeah, I was
I
about to
can't
say
be-
Crazy Kanye gave us 2 more classics.
ones?
two 808s and My Dark Twisted Fantasy, was it?
Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken,
that was right after. Yep,
both of them.
Twisted Fantasy came out in 09.
Twisted Fantasy
808s
came out
was
in 10.
06.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Well,
808s
yeah.
came out right before that.
Then we got fucking.
Didn't it?
then we
808,
go watch the song.
808s was 07 or 08. Because it went 808s, then it went graduation, right?
No, graduation, and then 808s.
Either way,
Then,
Do y'all think
Fucking
Kanye West
regular.
goes to get him a black woman after this?
I think Kanye needs to get himself
He need to
him.
be alone for a little
Yeah, I
bit.
think he needs to get himself right.
Okay.
I
Get
just
right
want
with
if
yourself.
he
You
gets
got the money
himself
to do it.
around, if he
Man,
apologizes,
I hope my
Jay,
king get his girl back, man.
Fuck that.
No, I don't
I
actually.
hope the king get his girl back.
Yo,
man.
you
Niggas
are
We'll
wild.
find out in the next couple of weeks
No.
that she's about to be somehow, even though she has all her money, she's gonna be getting fucking like money from him and shit. We're gonna find that shit out. She's dunked his fucking claws in at him. Anyway,
She probably still fucking Drake.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with y'all? Look how that sounds.
she about to fuck Drake
How do you
immediately.
know? Why can't that
She's
king
a
want?
witch.
Why that man? He got 4 kids with this woman.
Mistake.
She
He
a
might-
leech, bro.
He might want to love his wife. Nigga.
Women deserve less, and she is the poster child for that shit. This is her 3rd failed marriage. She was married to Kanye, a billionaire who was fucking simping over her when he was single, before he was crazy, rich as fuck, and he's simping over her, gets her, she divorces him. It's her 3rd failed marriage.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to give her the benefit of the doubt? She ain't... Nah.
Says she's the problem. You guys are.
And then she goes and tweets about the shit. Like, he's tweeting, no, don't get me wrong, but she's going to tweet and say, oh, how he has mental illness. Don't tweet that shit. If your husband has mental illness and he's doing that, he has an excuse. You as a wife, you're going to tweet about that shit?
She's
You're gonna
tweeting about divorce? I didn't
No,
see
I'm
it.
talking
Oh,
about
I
back
was
his last
his
episode
last
where he
rant,
was
yeah.
just tweeting and shit.
Oh, you mean when he asked for the divorce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's out here
when
tweeting
he
like,
asked for the divorce, and it's like, this nigga crazy.
And not even that. She was trying to gain sympathy from people, trying to capitalize on the situation. He's trying to capitalize.
This nigga's crazy. Look what I'm going through.
There's two possibilities. He's either not crazy and they're trying to make him look crazy, or he is crazy and his wife is going to Twitter to talk about it to try and get sympathy from her husband's craziness. Like that shit is.
That shit's crazy.
Behavior, bro. Like this shit is wild. And people, and you got all these bitches who love watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like pray for Kim and shit. Like,
I want
come
to
on,
miss that.
son.
Gosh,
She trash, dude. She's
Kanye was crazy
trash.
when he wanted a divorce. He don't know what he was talking about. He was just having an episode.
And imagine if it was flipped. Imagine if Kim was the one that was a known bipolar person ranting on fucking Twitter, and the man left her. Imagine it. This man's leaving his crazy wife. Man, get the fuck out of here.
They made Justin Timberlake apologize for Crazy Britney. They said Justin Timberlake one of the
He
reasons
did.
why
He did.
That's fucking crazy.
He was the Kim in that situation.
That documentary though did kind of make
Did you
it
watch
look
it?
Like, yeah,
I was gonna. Is it on Gujar?
It's on. Yeah, it's got to be.
I went to watch it on Hulu, but it said I had to have the $65 Hulu. I ain't got the $65 Hulu.
But
I don't know why.
$65.
They made it seem
It's the live TV.
They made it
basically.
seem like that was, and I kind of remember when it happened. That is kind of when things went south for Britney Spears. They broke up. They made her look like the bad guy. She like got villainized.
I didn't think she was crazy when she got with the backup dancer. Like nobody questioned.
That's when she went crazy. Was the divorce with him? But it was kind of a two-way street with.
You
Justin
don't think
Timberlake.
she was crazy when she decided to be with the backup dancer? You Britney fucking Spears. But Jennifer Lopez is,
Don't say a bad word about
like
that.
you Britney Spears.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You chose Kevin Federline and then tried to launch his rap
It's
career.
the rebound.
No, but
Like nobody thought
never
that was
rebound
crazy.
better.
Like
one, I didn't have to watch the documentary. I saw the South Park episode.
like,
And that just pay attention next time you watch that episode. They explain that shit perfectly, and it's true because they did the same shit to Miley Cyrus. Two, I think Timberlake's getting a bad rap for that because they both profited off of that. Timberlake went the pussy route and was like, cry me a river, like he was sad and shit. And then Britney went the whole promiscuous route and banked on the bad girl thing and made mad money too. So I don't want to hear like Justin Timberlake is the reason for that. We need to be coming at her dad. Up until like a year ago, her dad was controlling all of her finances.
Still is.
No, she just got out of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they ruled against him.
like she was a slave to this man.
That was the real problem.
That shit was nuts.
I mean, I completely understand why she shared
Daddy
her dad in
issues.
07. Like knowing
That South Park episode, man.
Knowing
They
what I
explain
know
that shit
now,
perfectly.
you know what I'm saying, about like, you know, having kids and being like responsible. I want to shave my head every day. It's just and wear sweatsuits and do nothing.
How many women don't wear underwear? Imagine your girl just doesn't wear underwear one day and they're like, bop, get the picture and post that shit online.
They sell it for $1 million. I got a picture of Britney.
You know how often? Exactly though.
I need $2 million.
Britney Snatch.
They posted it without the blur. That was the wild shit until they got in trouble.
God, yo.
And then they the internet in like, what was that? Like 06?
This was 04.
That shit was wild.
Listen,
back
that was
then.
a wild west, nigga. Once niggas stopped having to use the CDs to get on the internet, it was no regulation. It was just a bunch of fucking wild shit.
Ethernet.
And craziness now is that Craigslist has been the goddamn same ever since. Nobody said nothing about Craigslist. Okay, I'm sorry.
You can still find.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And they don't have an app.
You can still find the post $2 million Britney Snatch. You can still see that shit on Craigslist.
Craigslist.
That's where
Britney
TMZ
Snatch.
bought it.
The interface of Craigslist has been the exact same since it started. It has not changed.
They made one $2 million sale on Craigslist and they paid for the next 30 years. And they're like, I ain't changing that shit.
Like,
We got a 30-year license on this.
that's
Like a
fucking
classified
crazy,
page.
yo. Fucking crazy. Nobody's ever questioned it because I don't know who was ran by. We really got to get to
Yeah, who was Craig?
why
Why
Who's Craig and why does he love strippers?
Why is this list so extensive?
Where did he get this list from?
Why he loves strippers and murderers, bro? Like,
It's fucking nuts, man.
That is
Wow.
crazy.
We just went
Who
on.
the fuck is Craig?
Yo, I
imagine being the 50-year-old detective in like 2002. And they just like, bro, all we gotta do is post this shit online. They don't even know what this shit is. You know how many murders probably went like were posted on a message board online in 03 and they've just never been solved. Because they was like, what the fuck is the internet? Looking into all these leads and shit, it's all cold cases the whole time. There's a whole post. Could have followed the whole IP address and just called him in a second.
Never heard of 4chan.
The 18-year-old new detective comes in. I think we should look on Craigslist. Get this fucker out of here, Jimmy.
He doesn't know shit. That's not how things work around here, bucko.
You gotta walk down leads. You gotta go sit in the diner.
The streets.
We haven't shaken anyone down yet. You're telling me to go on this list by some guy named Craig? Who the fuck is Craig? Someone find out.
Just give me Craig's address.
Get Craig the fuck in here.
I'll bring Craig here right now. I'll smack him up 1-2 times.
Where's the list, Craig? I gave you that. www.craigslist. Fuck out of here.
Where's the list?
In a 20-mile radius.
Fax it to me now, Craig.
He wrote it down. He's like, sir, I think he's speaking in code. He said www.
This guy's a lunatic. Give me my phone book.
This guy's a lunatic. Give me my phone.
People used to have phone books.
Yo, imagine that. Yo.
I used to make prank phone calls out of the phone book.
Remember being mad at somebody and having to find their number in the phone book?
What?
Shit was sick, yo.
Son.
Them pages was thin as fuck.
Sick, nigga. Them yellow fucking pages.
Yep.
Oh my god, yo.
Phone
I remember,
books.
when I first started smoking weed, I would use the phone book paper to roll up.
Yo,
That's probably where you act the way you do now.
I smoked out a phone book paper one time and got really cold. It was mad weird. I'm laying on Jay Reinhardt's couch, just like felt like I'm sinking in the couch and shit.
Did you roll it?
Huh?
Did you roll it?
We smoked out of listen, we were like the first group to be smoking. We were like 13, 14 in middle school, like 7th, 8th grade.
These niggas think they was off the porch.
No.
I'm
In Niagara Middle. I don't know about nowhere
You
else.
niggas wasn't off the porch. I was smoking with this nigga brother when I was 12. Quan had me high as fuck at the bus stop.
I remember one time we broke into the back of a truck and it had like little like PVC like I don't know what the fuck you call them, and we put a filter in there with smoke out of that. We smoke out of everything. And one time we smoked out of the phone book paper, and that shit was. There were some hallucinogenic effects, that's for sure, son.
Bible paper?
Bible paper too. Done the Bible
Bible paper ain't got the ink though. I think it was the ink that
I
fucked
tried
me
to
up.
smoke out of
that's what it
fucking brown paper bags before.
Brown paper bag.
That didn't work.
Remember we made the bong out of the can?
Yes.
Made the bongs out the cans a couple times.
At Darien Lake one time.
Water bottles, nigga. We started
Water
getting
bottles.
creative, nigga.
Niggas wouldn't let us buy blunts.
Oh man, standing outside the store waiting for niggas to go in. Like you wait for a nigga that look cool.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
You might be a
Nah, don't ask him.
Mm-mm.
Don't ask him.
Don't ask him.
Then you get a crackhead $10 and they would buy the Steelies.
I'm
for
not
like
giving no
$1.59 back
crackhead
in the day.
$10.
Never gave crackhead
For
$10.
nothing.
You wasn't getting nothing back.
They always came out. They just had some beer for themselves.
Fucking I used to
All right.
do that.
Music. So
That's what I was about to keep going. That's all I have for music. But did you guys see that we were smoking that Rush Pack tonight? We on that Rush Pack.
Rush.
We on that Rush Pack, man. Shout out to the
That
Rush Pack.
Rush Limbo.
Burning hell, pussy.
Yo.
Like for real. Like I seen the one meme. That was
Talk
like,
about distasteful.
They put the fucking. There's like Rush Limbaugh died. Quote this with your reaction. Somebody quoted one video. He walked up to them and was like, "Yo, on anything, you was mad faking it."
You would never shit in the hood, my nigga. You pussy.
Oh God, that's how I felt. Yeah,
Mhm.
nigga walked with a nigga casket. Yo, that shit was fucking hilarious, nigga. But yeah, man, Rush Limbaugh died. Cool.
Not gonna lie to you.
He's burning the hell with.
Don't really know who the guy was. What'd he do?
JFK and all of them.
What'd he do?
Huh?
Not familiar with Rush Limbaugh.
Rush Limbaugh was a racist talk show host.
He said some wild shit, bro.
Yeah, he was basically in
What'd he say
agreement
about
with
Jay-Z?
George Zimmerman, Jay-Z, all of the,
Was he the one who called George Zimmerman a national hero?
Uh-huh.
That was him?
National hero.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He
we
said
s-
some crazy shit about Jay-Z.
This
too.
that Rush Pack for show.
My balls is 2010 out of 1864.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's burning the hell with Abraham Lincoln, and JFK and all those other fucking.
Why JFK?
JFK was a fucking piece of shit.
Why?
Listen, son, like you know that he didn't really care to sign the civil rights bill. He
Lyndon
only did.
Then Lyndon B. Johnson
No,
signed
no.
Lyndon Johnson signed it.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Lyndon B. Johnson signed the civil rights bill, but no. I said Abraham. I said JFK. JFK signed the bill to JFK signed the bill to outlaw segregation throughout the fucking nation, but he didn't give two fucks about that shit at all. Martin Luther King came to him after black people got him elected. Came to him, asked him to sign an executive order banning segregation. This nigga focused on the fucking Cold War and NASA.
So I hear you, nigga.
You know what happened?
But we gotta go to the moon.
Remember all the photos that we see when they started teaching us, like when we really started learning about Black history, the kids being sprayed with the dogs and the hoses. Mm-hmm. That was the first time Martin Luther King involved children in his protests. And after that made headlines, that's when JFK signed the bill.
I honestly don't know enough about this. Talk about this.
I'm just letting you know.
What documentary did you see, buddy?
Amend on Netflix.
Amend.
Because JFK was honestly like.
Should have threw that one in the group chat.
He was honestly like the one.
I'm about to get on my documentary shit.
I did. I literally just watched it today.
Yeah.
I feel like JFK got killed for the same reason as MLK.
They killed everybody.
JFK owed the mob some money.
Yeah. Well, he had a lot of shit, but he was also the only one talking about the shady shit going on behind the politics and shit.
JFK, man.
That nigga JFK
got the Teamsters, bro.
JFK got assassinated while under FBI surveillance.
that was the Teamsters, bro.
Well, the Teamsters.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, that was.
But the Teamsters wouldn't have killed him.
Well, that was because he was taking the money away from the Teamsters. They were losing casinos deals and all of the shit. I've been watching JFK documentary for years. You know what I'm saying? The Magic Bullet is probably one of my favorite ones to watch. But
my favorite explanation for that was Magneto bending the bullet.
Magneto.
Yeah.
You never see
X-Men?
Days of Future, but which one was it?
Yo, listen, son, it's been so many different people that they said they killed JFK. Remember in fucking Umbrella Academy?
Yeah, I was about to say it was a little boy from Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah, definitely him.
Yeah,
that makes the most sense, honestly.
He's the only reason I watched that show.
Yo, makes the most sense. Every time I watch those documentaries, though, I dead ass wish that I can have a dream about time travel and going back and kill all these people. All the racist white people. I really wish I could just go back and just like mass slaughter them, like do wild shit, like kill the children in front of them.
What I would do? Go back in time to do that.
Hey yo, yes, the fuck you do. And it can only be done in the dream.
No, if I could go back in time, I would want to see like what would happen if you just like stopped the Americas from being like developed and you just let shit go, and like I would want to come back to like 2020 and see what it would be.
Oh my God.
Like if everybody stayed in their respective
if they would
places,
stay in like the same, like if natives would stay in the same culture, or like maybe if a different civilization would have rose up because they weren't making all that money from the gold and the tobacco. I don't know. I've always thought about that shit because natives like were the only people still living like that. Like the whole world was kind of developed at that point, past hunting and gathering and moving around, except for North American and South American natives. So I just would like to see how long it would have taken for them to like, or if they just would have stuck with it.
I mean, there's plenty of proof that a lot of tribes that are left unturned are still nomadic and hunter and gathering.
But they haven't.
It's like
but
15
those
different tribes.
Yeah, in South America, but they haven't even met up with other tribes. They've just had zero human contact. The American natives were they were trading, warring.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think about that. It's a weird tangent, but
I mean, it's a deep tangent, deep thought, man. But again, Amend on Netflix. That's what I watched today. It's on cue for Black History Month. We haven't really talked much about Black History Month, but you guys should go in and listen. It's about the 14th and 15th Amendment and how America really it still hasn't really upheld what that amendment really truly means. It's crazy. It's so informative that and they put real big names on it. Like Will Smith is in it, Samuel Jackson, all fucking prominent black actors that you see on TVs from fucking Orange Is the New Black to
Aladdin.
Yeah, basically they're all in it, and it's really fucking good. It's very informative. Check it out.
I think they should make a show on the new Jim Crow. I think that's the one thing that white people that don't understand.
I think Ida B. Wells deserves a biopic.
You think what?
Ida B. Wells deserves a biopic. She was a
Tell me
famous
more.
author from the Jim Crow era who basically publicized lynching and what the white people were doing. So from the course of 1856 till 1922, it was over 6,000 lynching of black people. And she tried to document every single case. And she just got a fucking Pulitzer Prize for it in 2020.
That's nuts.
89 years after her death.
Yeah.
Craziness, yeah.
Well, you think they're gonna keep on? Do you think they're gonna honor the lady that was?
Tell the truth, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Telling the truth.
Yeah, I mean, tell the truth about what America truly is, bro. Like, and that's the one thing that, like, you know, I hate that, you know, you wait till you're 30 years old to open your eyes to what really is going on around you. Like, imagine, like, you know, having this information at your disposal at 16 years old. You learning about this. Like, you got to tell the truth, though. You can't, I know you say you can't, and I understand what you're saying. And I completely understand what you're saying, Marv, but you don't have a mic, so I don't know, man. Ida B. Wells deserves a biopic. Watch the documentary, guys.
The new Jim Crow deserves a series.
Okay.
It does. It's for me, like, that was the shit that opened my eyes the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like, about shit that's still going on. Like, all these white people who are like, oh, slavery was 200 years ago or however long ago, need to read that shit. Mm-hmm. And people don't read, so making it a 6-part, 7-part little series like what was the one about the Central Park 5?
It's one of those Central Park.
When they see us, yeah, like do something like that. Because that's if people don't, like, for people who truly don't understand
and don't know how,
and don't understand like how, even though it was 150 years ago,
Some
like the trickle.
Understand.
So I agree with that, but I think there are some people who truly do want to understand. And nowadays, if you don't understand already, you're just fucking attacked for it.
Because there's so much information out there.
There is, but motherfuckers don't read about anything.
It's
not just Black history or anything. Motherfuckers don't read.
I know.
Like, people, how many people misquoted the Second Amendment and still do to this day? You don't need that to hunt. Why the fuck do you need that gun? Motherfuckers just don't read. You make that shit into a Netflix series, and you're not gonna get the people who just don't want to believe it, but you'll get some people who are like, oh fuck, I didn't understand that.
Mm-hmm. That's the way to wake people up. I agree. I think that the new Jim Crow definitely would. They have movies like Gone with the Wind and The Birth of a Nation, and those basically like rewrite the story of fucking history. Like, you're 100% right that you really, but
I've
it's
never
crazy.
seen Gone with the Wind.
You know, it's crazy that
The movie was
fucking
made before 1980. I'm not watching.
Listen, Donald Trump referenced that shit in a fucking speech. He's like, "Yo, we should go back to Gone with the Wind." Like, don't you wish we can go back to that? You know what the Gone with the Wind was? It was fucking them showing the South being brutalized by the North. The slaves were happy being slaves. And the dude was smacking the shit out the girl. Yeah, the mean North came down, tried to take their fucking peace, their tranquility away.
Oh,
and
it's during slave times?
Huh? This is not. No, Gone with the Wind is after slave time. This is like pre Reconstruction, like right after Civil War, or whatever. And then this is actually after Reconstruction. This is Jim Crow era. I'll take that back. And they made it seem like the Klan came in and saved the day, and then you get the Klan marches in the street,
fighting the good fight.
Yeah, backed by the President of the United States. You know what I'm saying? Like, racism is as American as apple pie. And if we don't tell the truth about that, there will be no...
I would like to change that saying, because I love apple pie and I do not love racism.
But do you love America, though? Because I think they're the same thing. Like,
apple pie and America not the same thing, buddy.
American racism is fucking crazy brutal, though. Like, literally.
Let's just try to smudge the synonymous thing. They're not the same.
He said, "No, I really like apple pie.
Apple pie.
I don't want to think about lynching while I'm eating apple pie."
Yeah. I don't want to be eating a Dutch apple pie.
But no, like,
talk about that's racism. Good as
be real with y'all. Like, the images to see this shit though, like the images are very harsh to look at. Like, because I'm holding my black children while I'm watching this documentary, and I'm like, yo, I couldn't have fucking imagined. Nigga, come on, they would have killed every last one of us. I was one of those uppity niggas. They was gonna get rid of me.
I wouldn't have
You know
existed.
what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
okay, Marv, you got something good for us? Okay. It ain't breaking? Okay. No breaking news. But yeah.
I wouldn't have existed, but I mean, in spirit, if I was an,
Oh, you was
if
existing?
I was a nigga, like it's 50-50 chance I'd either been there. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. No.
No, I'd have been a nigga.
You're one drop. One drop of black blood makes
No,
you
I'm saying,
a
I wouldn't have existed though. I wouldn't have been half. Half niggas wasn't around unless you was getting raped.
Oh, there was plenty of half and half.
Unless okay. Oh, you're right. Okay, my fault. I'm in my mind. I'm thinking like I'm thinking. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thurgood Marshall.
I'm thinking like out of free will type thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We
No.
allowed to do this. We in love
Oh,
type shit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
No, that wasn't happening.
Crazy, man. Just got to tell the truth.
But no, if I was here and I was like a slave baby,
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
highly recommend that. Like,
they'd have killed me.
That's going to be one of the documentaries I go back to in like 4 or 5 years when I got to explain the world to my kid and he can understand a little bit better.
You ain't gonna hold
show
you.
him that.
Why wasn't I think about shit? Okay, so when I be going on my rabbit holes, it's crazy you said that. When I be going on my little rabbit holes thinking of shit, like, and I be like thinking like, if I was, say, paint that scenario, bong. We on the motherfucking plantation. I'm obviously gonna be in the house and shit, or at least have access to be in the house, cause I'm probably one of the master's sons or some shit. You know what I'm saying? One of them. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't fuck with you.
No.
You would be too.
no, my thing is why? How come they never helped? They like me personally, nigga. We would have staged a coup. We would have staged a coup. Now I'd be like, yo,
Oh, no, you would have fucked up my way of life.
these niggas is sleeping. Let's go.
Not you. I mean, you would have been that type of nigga, but most of those niggas that was in the house.
So it was you.
No, most of those niggas in the house didn't want to fuck up their goodness.
See, that's what
I
I'm
live
saying.
good. I
That
get to
if
eat
I was
brainwashed.
standing, even if all of that, I think I don't know. Me
They would've
just being
killed
me, I'm just
Your
like
black
yo,
ass
me.
would've- your
That's
black
cool.
ass would have been dead too.
That's cool.
They would have killed every last
That's
one of us,
cool.
nigga.
You ain't finna have my mom out there in the shed, and you got me in
They
here.
would have been whipping me. They would have been whipping
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
I'd just been like every hit. I would already be getting whipped because they'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna do this." I'd be like, "Nah, I don't think so."
I'm telling you, son.
And then they would have been whipping me, and then I'd be
Listen.
like, "Nah."
Listen, like I watch. Yeah, I know y'all niggas watch. Did y'all niggas watch the Root shit
Yeah,
with Chicken George?
yeah.
No way in hell I would have been Chicken George. Bitch ass nigga. He's a bitch ass nigga.
on God,
I would have killed
100%.
him.
But
That nigga was a hoe.
Period.
He had access to because he listen. He even though like I think for a short while he didn't really know he was his son or whatever. But shit, at nigga, he gave him access. You know what I'm saying, nigga? This nigga was out here fighting fucking hens and shit for the nigga.
We already would have knew.
No, nigga,
we already
we was
knew
out.
who the snitches were.
I was not.
So when we planned to leave, I would have killed them all in their sleep, and then we would have left. I would have never mentioned anything to these niggas.
I just like nigga. I literally I've never really maybe because I'm just getting older and I just like I try to put myself in that scenario of like 'cause
Can't.
it's
You
fucking wild to
Cause I sit here and say how much I would have did this
think
and that,
about
and I
that,
know
but-
damn
but
well
imagine
it
I hate
that,
when
though.
I hate
beating
when
in that
white
shit.
people
Yeah, I
do
feel
that.
you.
What the fuck was that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's
hate-
fucking insane.
The brainwashing shit they did.
Like it was brutal
I feel you.
for 400 fucking years.
And you ain't got no car to escape in. You got to walk.
Yeah, okay.
And you got dogs fucking
Nigga,
coming at
everywhere
you.
you could be. Say you living up in New York for 6 months, and out of nowhere, the fucking slave catchers come and take you back to be a slave. You were free for 6 months. Now you gotta go back to be a slave. again.
Then I'm definitely not going for that shit. If I was already free and then
Listen,
you get me,
man,
I'm
it
definitely
was
not going for
fucking
that
quick.
shit.
Listen, son.
They was never taking you back, nigga. They was letting them hounds eat your ass. We just been chasing you for 6 months.
Yeah.
You did, nigga.
Nah, they were businessmen. They were taking you back.
They was taking
If
you
it
back.
was worth it, shit.
Oh yeah, but even if you was like half the labor, you was still worth some money to them. Nigga, you were literally
you
labor.
can have kids. Why am I gonna kill you?
I can get more fucking money out of you. Like
I've seen too many movies.
it's fucking insane.
I've seen too many niggas get ate by dogs.
Yeah, I mean Django. The Django movie was extreme fucking depiction of what it was. Even Roots. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part,
I don't think that was extreme.
slave owners very rarely kill their fucking property.
I don't think that was extreme.
No,
I think Django was like the most realistic from a white person's perspective.
Yeah.
Like a white person who made the movie.
Yeah.
It was like the most honest. Like they
fucking
had all of it. Basically,
question.
they didn't take any of the brutality out of it.
Django was actually a really good movie.
Django
Low-key.
is fire.
Fire.
Best Quentin movie, Quentin Tarantino movie ever.
Without a doubt, nigga. I go back and watch it, and I have
still
no,
watch that movie.
I have no
That movie is
problems with
So
it.
good.
It's really good. Nigga, even like I can't look at fucking Leonardo DiCaprio the same, but
I can.
no, he played that shit too good. he was just
everything too good.
he was
though.
just
It's
too
not like,
good at that.
It's
though.
not like he was like a
He was-
5 and acting out of nowhere became a 10.
no.
I've been waiting this whole life.
No, man, he was a 9
said
all
that
the
word.
time, but that one was the way he. I feel like he was saying nigga for a very long time.
Nah.
Jamie Foxx said
Oh,
he
that
had to
brings
make
up
him
another
say
thing.
it.
I'll wait for it though.
Jamie Foxx said he had to make him say it. He said when they were on set, like the first time that they went to go record and he had to say it, he like hesitated and Jamie like pulled him to the side and was like, yo, like
Yeah,
You
I
own
remember
slaves
that.
in the movie. You
So
gotta.
you
say
gotta
it.
say it, dog.
But he said in order for me to do my job, you gotta say it, bro. Like just it is what it is.
Leo's
Yeah.
just a monster though.
Yeah, Leo is an animal.
And
But Samuel L. Jackson had me fucking died of that shit. He said, "Who's that nigga
Up on that.
up on that nag?" niggas just kept talking. He said, "Yeah, I understand that, but who's that nigga up on that nag?" He said, "Nigga, I've been Maz's right hand man for years. I ain't never been up on no nag." What the fuck?
Roll on this damn grave. That nigga, man,
yeah,
was,
niggas like Steven would have had to get killed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was off in that nigga early.
Niggas like him was 100% time to die. But they had those niggas brainwashed. Oh yeah, I let you get the good clothes. I let you eat the good food.
All I hear is criticize.
Criticize.
You know he's smacking all the cooks, all the serving girls.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't giving that up.
Fucking
You said what? Who, me? Oh.
yeah, you know that nigga, don't you?
This nigga, man.
Oh man, racism. Gotta love it. Ted Cruz. Texas froze over for one, and he had a tweet from 2016. He said he'll believe it. He said, "I'll believe in climate change when Texas freezes over."
It froze over, my nigga.
Froze over.
Son, you see the girl with the chandelier in her house? And
Yes. Cause on top of that, on top of it freezing over, and I like literally prayers to those people that are affected by this shit. But this nigga goes to fucking Cancun.
The perks of not being poor. I'm
Yo.
gonna deal with this. I'll deal with this when I get back.
And Republicans were silent.
Silent.
Imagine, bro.
Not a fucking
They didn't
word.
give a fuck when New Orleans was flooding and George Bush is just wherever the fuck he was.
Flying
George
over
Bush
Air
flew
Force
right
One.
over.
It took him a week to get shit down there. America first, America first, America first.
That nigga
This
George
motherfucker
Bush-
goes to Mexico.
Mexico.
George Bush
Y'all
probably
niggas
flew.
freezing over there. I'm
So
going
I'm on
to
some
Cancun.
fresh
bitches.
avocados.
I'm going to Cancun.
Where them
motherfucker.
avocados at?
That
You
nigga.
got them avocados over there?
Where them avocados?
Where them avocados at?
He said, I was thinking about the safety of my family.
Ordering mojitos.
Said my girls been cold for 2 days and they've been home for a week.
Well,
Man, that's fucking nuts, yo. Had that been any other fucking, if there hadn't been a Democrat or a black person, a black senator of any type of fuck,
Or
my
Donald Trump.
God. Even if Trump would have fucking got fucking murdered.
somebody gonna read that tweet or post that, what was it, the mayor or whatever?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Basically, no, I'm paraphrasing.
Nigga.
The nigga basically said, yo, stop asking the government for handouts, nigga.
This is what he said. Stop being pussy and make something happen.
Yeah,
nigga.
my nigga.
If your family ain't got water, go get some.
Nigga, go get it done.
It's
my
all
nigga.
frozen for one. For two, this is exactly what we pay taxes for. We ain't asking for no handouts.
I
We
know.
pay taxes
know.
for this. This is
This
what
is
you
exactly
mean?
the reason,
You
yo.
acting like ain't no one asking for welfare right now. We asking for shit to not be cold. Like
Yo,
what you?
but that's the whole thing is that they tell us taxes work this way, but they tell us taxes work a
You know
certain
what else
way.
they tell us?
But they prove to us that it's not very true.
They
They're
tell
just
us-
taking our shit.
They tell us that government can't do anything right. Put everything in private companies' hands and they'll do everything fine. You know who runs our fucking power grid?
The federal
You guessed
government.
it.
Private companies.
The federal government run ours.
No, they don't.
The national grid.
Our
shit is regulated.
It's regulated heavier than regular private business, but it is profited off of and maintained by privately owned companies. That's why it hasn't been updated since 1950. They said if a country could find out the way to take out 8 of 55,000 power stations in America, the entire grid would collapse and 90% of the human population would die. And we haven't updated it. You want to know why? Because developing shit costs money, and no one spends money if you're a privately owned company unless you have to.
Yep, because you're going to take away from profits. Why would I take away from profits?
And no one's talking about it. All these people who are like, let's take education out of the government's hands because the government can't do nothing right, and private companies will always do stuff right.
No,
the fuck they won't. Private companies will let you die until you start dying, and you can't give them money. Then they'll update it.
If Josh knows that it only takes 8 of those stations to be taken out,
everyone knows.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. No, everyone didn't know. I didn't.
No,
know.
I mean the people that need to know that could fuck us up. No,
every time we talk about a terrorist attack, they're like, "Yo, Niagara Falls is on the list because that's one of the power stations that we take out. That's one of the
you taking out a good chunk.
Yeah, you taking out a good portion of America.
And I'm willing to bet that one's big enough to where you'd only have to hit 5 instead of 8 because you knocked out one of the good ones.
Yeah. Yeah, and
that takes New York City off the map.
Washington D.C., power from
East Coast,
Virginia,
Maryland, Boston, probably up north and shit too. Yep.
Our infrastructure. They showed the shit I shared on my Instagram story where he showed the grade sheet. Our highest grade for is a C. Our energy grade is a D+. America is dying, son, and this is just another explanation of it. Like the weather is showing us, 1, that climate change is real, and 2, that we are dying. We won't. Our country is trash.
Our infrastructure will not survive it.
China already is winning. They're already going to be the number 1 in 10 years. Now we just need to stop worrying about trying to beat China. We need to start worrying about how the fuck we're about to survive.
Maybe the world was set up the way it was. Like going back to the original joint, like the original thought, like what if everybody stayed where they was at? Like, and if there wasn't this melting pot that is America. Maybe it was supposed to be like that. Natural resources is where they is, and there was progression where there was supposed to be progression. It ain't shit here. There's nothing on North America and South America but land, my nigga. Land and coast.
No, we have like food and shit.
There's no, you can natural resources.
There's a lot of natural resources. A lot of lumber, a lot of fresh water.
Yeah, now because less development has happened than in other places.
I think that may have been one of the reasons they didn't develop those, because they had everything they needed here, where other countries, like especially like Britain and shit, there's not a lot of what the fuck's the word, agriculture land and shit like that. Same thing with the Vikings, they took everyone over because they didn't have. So I think that might be a reason why they were able to sustain that so long here.
I think you can do everything you need to do to sustain the human population and thrive in or excel in progressing it right in Africa. They have all the natural resources to do everything, like agriculture, fucking the oils, everything. You know what I'm saying? Right in Africa, diamonds, everything.
We're gonna be around for a while.
Diamonds are trash.
Oh no, China there now. China's taking that shit over. But to speak to your point, my nigga,
60 years on this joint. You know what I mean?
All of them over there, like they never had to come to North America. Never had to come to North America, and maybe they shouldn't have, because North America ain't really good for shit but farming, apparently.
Well, that's all we need, though. Before everything else,
that's my point. That's probably why this shit dying, because we wasn't supposed to be here doing the shit we doing, nigga. This was meant for over there, where the natural resources to sustain this shit is at.
There's never supposed to be this many amount of people. That's just
that too. That too. That also.
There's like a point.
Thanos was right.
Thanos was never wrong.
Thanos was just wrong with his thinking.
Like Hitler?
No, Thanos was never wrong. Hitler
had great ideas.
Nah, Hitler was wilding. Hitler was wilding.
Wow.
But Thanos wasn't wrong at all.
No, Thanos wasn't wrong.
But the thing is he could have just been like, let's make trees grow in like 1 year instead of 20. Let's make the soil never get fucking tired.
Yeah.
This was like, fuck them, kill them all.
Oh, he did. You're right. He could have just said, yo, let's refill those on there.
Yeah.
Haha, another 2,000 years, niggas.
Yeah, nigga. Or I can just make reality whatever it is.
Reality.
But I think the other side of that coin was, I think that was his kind of the contradiction to that was like, shit, if we do that, then they're just gonna keep making more, and they're just gonna keep being fucking unappreciative, fucking degenerates that keep killing the country, keep killing the planet. And then what?
Resources.
They needed to be taught a lesson in a sense.
Resources.
He wasn't wrong. He's not wrong, man. He's not wrong, bro. What you think gonna happen? That meteorite that the universe is gonna send at this motherfucker is gonna be another Big Bang. You know what I'm saying, nigga? We ain't got no choice in that matter. Shit, we might need some shit, nigga. The planet be needing some shit like that, yo. This ain't the first time. This ain't the first time we've been here.
Well, I said that when the
shit gonna freeze over again, just like how you think that this shit is gonna freeze over again, just like it did the first time. Big ass land bridge, nigga, ice bridge, whatever you want to call it, where niggas walk from what was it, fucking
Upper Asia, Northern Asia,
Asia to North America, my nigga.
Yeah.
They walked, footed it, nigga, footed it, nigga, over the ocean. The ocean, nigga. That's crazy. That the shit was that frozen for them to do that.
For months, bro.
Years, bro. Years.
Just walk.
Years.
You know when they got halfway, because they were following the mammoths. And you know, like, the mammoths probably had, like, their little circle thing, and there was just, like, that one group of mammoths that went over the bridge. And they're like, yo, they ain't going back. They're like, well, we're too far now. they just kept following the fucking...
Like, yo, on some real shit. Like, yo, it's gonna do that again. That's the world's gonna do that again. That was the reset of the world.
Yeah, but the thing is everyone had survival skills back then. The world won't reset this time. We'll just all be dead. That's why all the smart people think we're going to Mars.
I think there'll be a small piece that even if I say there's so many people,
left, so it ain't gonna happen while I'm here.
There's so many people on Earth that even if 5% survive, that's enough to restock the population. Do what they gotta do. Over the course of 2,000 years, we know how niggas fuck.
They think that up to 90% of people didn't survive last time. So 10% surviving last time, I don't think 5% can survive this time. Because we don't know shit. If the electrical grid went out and 90% of us died,
you don't know what state the world was in when it happened last time. You don't know what state the world was in when it happened last time.
It was like 20,000 years ago. It was still hunters and gatherers, everyone who had a hunt.
It happened when?
I don't remember exactly. I think it was 20,000 years ago. But so they said 90% of the American population would die if the electrical grid collapsed. Because we don't know how to heat our houses. We don't know how to there's not even enough fucking trees to cut down anymore to fucking burn. Like stupid shit like that. You don't have any survival skills. That's just from no electricity. Now imagine, like, even with no electricity, there's no land.
Okay. So correct my timeline if I'm wrong. So ice bridge, and then later on down the lines, Roman and shit happen. All that shit happens, right? Africans build pyramids. All that shit happens later on down the line. Who's to say that shit didn't happen before, my nigga? That the world just dead ass didn't reset and then it just happened again.
I said this before. I think humans been here mad times.
This shit has dead ass probably happened more than once, probably thousands of times. This universe so big, man. Like to be so naive to think that we the first motherfuckers and this is the first time.
Ice Age lasted 20 million years or 2 million years. My bad. It ended 11,700 years ago.
The Ice Age lasted 2 million years?
I said the something epoch is typically defined as the last time period that began about 2.6 million years ago and lasted until about 11,700 years ago. The most recent Ice Age occurred then as glaciers covered huge parts of the planet Earth.
I don't know, man.
And just think about it. Earth is what? Earth is what? 60-70% ocean?
Yeah.
It only makes sense, bro.
Yeah.
It only makes sense.
Yeah, man. Fucking work crazy, man.
We ain't here high.
We ain't high as fuck. Y'all scaring the shit out of me. Good, I'm glad I'm gonna be dead.
I'll be long gone, hopefully.
I'm gonna be dead.
Not me.
Okay, so that mayor resigned over his Facebook post. Yeah.
That shit is like laughable and angry at the same time. Like, don't ask the government for handouts.
Man, listen. If
you got icicles growing in your living room. Melt it.
Listen, son.
Drink it.
I've seen the movie Revolution. I mean, that show Revolution, where all electrical, like they put like a huge MP, like so anything that like was like powered shit, like gone. That is literally just ending the world right there in itself. Imagine just losing power. For us now, losing the internet. If just say, not even losing electricity, say the internet fails, our defense systems go down. Niggas can't. There is no way for a lot of us to work. There's no way for a lot of us to fucking communicate with our fucking families.
If the internet went down, I wouldn't even worry about working anymore. I would just like start hunting and shit. I'm like, yeah, it's over for this.
X, you know how to skin animals?
It's over for this.
I don't know how to do
that podcast and shit's done.
I know how to find water. I know how to find water, and I know how to shoot a gun. I'll get an animal.
Like we lose the internet. Imagine losing the internet. What would happen? Like just the
I got How to Survive book. Actually, I'll just bring that with me.
Fucking insane.
Fuck the internet.
Dog. That's scary to think about. Like skin an animal.
Yeah, I meant to start hunting this year, but I'm gonna start hunting next year.
I can't.
I'm really concerned about this shit happening. Like,
I couldn't have been a nigga like the president of the United States. You start giving me wild information like that on a daily basis. Like, yo, imagine being Obama
and having Twitter.
Like, yo,
we just need.
I'll be on Twitter like, yo, y'all niggas don't even know.
We just need
y'all
one
niggas
president
do
to
not
start
even
snitching.
know.
Yo,
That's what JFK did. I don't know about the racist shit. If he was racist, then fuck him.
No,
but
he was talking about
he was snitching. That
it
man
was the aliens.
He was like, "There's some motherfuckers like the
like,
New World Order
nigga.
is behind us, making us say all this shit." He was snitching.
Listen,
all we need is someone to snitch and not die, and then the world will go crazy. Half of us will die, and the rest will survive.
JFK knew. He knew it was aliens and shit out there. He gave in the office first 60 days and told the nigga about the aliens. He's like, yo, get the space station right, nigga. We gotta get the fuck up out of here. That nigga,
the way he talked was mad funny too. He's like, there is aliens.
That nigga was paranoid as fuck.
Get ready.
Exactly, yo.
He said, nigga, it's what? What?
From other planets? Oh, no. Get
your shit. Hell no.
We gotta get our shit right, man.
Getting ass on the line.
Get on the line, yo. Stop fucking. We ain't dealing with these niggas no more, man.
Yo, laser beams on the moon.
Laser beams.
Laser beams.
Well, Trump made Space Force, man.
Yeah, listen,
you saw Space
exactly.
Force? Space Force.
It's a reason why
they were on the field for the Super
think
Bowl.
About it, though. Think about this. Every president, they come in, they start talking about NASA after they get in the office.
Yo,
like, nigga,
listen.
Obama defunded them, though. Maybe Obama's an alien.
Where the fuck did Space Force come from? That nigga, they told that nigga about some aliens. That nigga said, nigga, they got what? They think we pussy?
Yo, people thought it was a joke, though. We stopped hearing about it, and then their flag pops up in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Looking like the SHIELD flag.
The fucking Space Force, nigga.
Space Force. Build Gundams, I'm joining Space Force.
Oh, God, bro. I always wanted to have one of those motherfuckers anyway.
They're the only
they said, like, yo, I always wanted to be a jelly bird.
Nigga, I want to be a Power Ranger. What the fuck are you talking about?
I want to be a jelly bird.
You want a Zord, nigga? You let me get the Megazord?
Yo,
give me a cool ass uniform. I'm signing up.
I could get a Gundam? All right, sign me up.
Yo,
they ain't never had a burgundy Power Ranger.
What is the sword in Halo
called?
Power Ranger. What's the sword in Halo called with the two fucking
sword?
I don't know, the one that
motherfuckers beige one.
They used to run around just fucking clap dudes.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even hear him coming, you just get slapped in the head with it.
My nickname gonna be Beige Rage.
The Beige Rage?
Beige Rage.
The Beige Rage. CJ gonna be a Power Ranger. Yo, listen, we all gotta join the Space Force, nigga. Like,
I'm telling you, we should. It's the only way the poor people are gonna
survive.
survive.
I honestly,
they take all the rich people to Mars.
That's what I think is next for us. I think
going to Mars, niggas.
Next 10 years, it's gonna happen. I think somebody's gonna either really encounter aliens, just gonna pop up on our fucking screens, or they gonna tell us about it.
Yeah, listen to the last Elon Musk podcast.
They just dropped like millions of pages of documents. They just declassified match.
Yeah, I've seen all of that. I've seen the UFOs that they couldn't identify and shit. I get that. But they gonna tell us like straight up, like, hey yo, so this alien came from this planet and he ain't really fucking with it. Said we all about to fucking die and we gotta figure this shit out very soon. Like that's why niggas like that's what's gonna get niggas to like be like, yo, climate change is real.
Hey, listen, I seen Independence Day and them niggas was not telling niggas nothing until niggas came down with spaceships and started shooting laser beams. Them niggas dead ass came down and invaded Earth and they was like, oh shit, they here. Nigga. Oh, they really pulled up.
That's fucking nuts.
Nigga.
And that's what
I'm
they would
afraid.
do to us.
Y'all see Independence Day, right?
Pieces of shit.
They knew them niggas was coming.
So we all
They knew them niggas was coming.
Yeah, all
They stole that nigga.
For decades, they knew.
decades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
They
like
just
the 70s.
let us sit here like we don't want to cause pandemonium.
Listen, so y'all believe in aliens? Everybody in this room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Okay.
I think anybody who don't is fucking nuts.
Like
How the fuck
absolutely.
you
Sage voice,
Like,
100%.
nothing
Like
else
so,
happening. in the
like
rest of the
okay. So
universe.
what do you believe is more real, aliens or heaven?
Aliens.
Okay. Okay.
Heaven is a spiritual place. I don't fucking know nobody who been there and came back.
Everybody watch WandaVision? Everyone that has a microphone that matters has watched WandaVision, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I watched
All right,
one
so
of
let's
Seems
talk about
so.
it, guys. So this episode of WandaVision was probably the best one yet. They gave her the big reveal of Agatha, which is a huge villain from the comics of Wanda and Vision and X-Men.
Drop the bop at the end.
They dropped a super bop. They gave us a new character, a new superpowered humanoid. It's going to be Agent Danvers' lover. I think they were.
Oh yeah, they're gonna bring dumbass Blue Marvel into it. That's why I hated the photon drop.
Yeah,
Because they're probably gonna. It's so trash. Like,
Is that why she always on go when somebody mentions Captain Marvel?
No. Her mom and Agent Danvers. Like, so if you watch Captain Marvel now, go back and watch it.
she's the little girl.
She's a little girl.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. Her and her, they was doing this. Her mom and
Oh, what the?
they was doing this.
Where
I
did
don't-
you make this up?
They just had. She used to wear the cut off shirts.
They were in the military.
They're in the
definitely
military.
lesbians.
They was doing this.
Okay, stop doing that. You're making me uncomfortable.
Why? 'Cause they was doing
Because you doing that like that.
This is definitely gonna be the one they kill us on,
What
on
the fuck?
Instagram for.
They was doing this.
Then we get it. Listen, stop with those fucking fingers. Yo,
Whatever, man. So, she becomes Photon, which is a super strong character in the books. I mean, the comic books. Rivals the abilities of Captain Marvel. So when you think of Photon, think Captain Marvel, where she's gonna be able to do the shit, line, superpowers, and blue eyes. Anybody with glowing eyes in Marvel Cinematic Universe is one of the top tier characters. So here we are, Photon. Everybody excited? Going forward, we get to see her, and probably she's gonna be. Of course, they're gonna re-up on Captain
I
Marvel.
don't give a fuck about Photon.
Don't give a fuck.
She had them cakes.
Fuck
though.
Photon. Where's Rita Richards at?
she was thicker than a
She had
motherfucking
them cakes.
Snickers.
You
She had a
guys,
skinny
Shorty,
top and a
she
thick
was-
bottom.
you're
Thicker
not
than frozen
excited.
peanut butter,
This is
nigga.
literally just.
She
weeks,
gotta do the Buster challenge.
This is
man.
weeks after Endgame. Y'all understand that though, right?
Yeah.
On the timetable, on the timeline, this is just weeks after they fight Thanos and finally win.
Yeah, I figured that out when I was watching her shit when she came back.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening when she's running through the hospital? And then I'm like, oh, that's when. Okay, I did the math.
What the most like people just glossed over the fact that they admitted that they were trying to bring Ultron or Vision back to life.
Yeah.
People just
Yeah.
glossed over that shit because of Agatha. Like they admitted that Hayward was trying to get Vision back to life.
Yeah.
But like, why would you not include Tony Stark if you weren't trying to do some evil shit?
Oh, is that why they had his body?
Yeah.
In that joint.
Yeah.
They said it. They literally just said it and glossed over it and kept going.
How were they trying to get him? How are they going to bring him back to life?
I mean, all he really is some metal and some programming. I
He's
don't know why they made
Jarvis,
it a
yeah.
big deal when he died. Like,
So he didn't need the
Stone-
Mind Stone to live.
Milestone gave
Well,
him-
That gave him like a physical form.
No, they built the physical form out of
Oh, yeah.
vibranium. I think wasn't it the
And-
Mind Stone that stopped Ultron? It was like the Mind Stone that made him good.
Yeah.
Or so, I don't remember.
No,
I'm trying to
no, he
remember
was
the
made.
movie.
The Mind Stone was acted as like the synergy for all of the other interfaces they were trying to upload into.
Yeah, but that's
fucking
what made him
Jarvis.
because that form was supposed to be Ultron.
Yeah.
Like Ultron made that form to be like a indestructible form.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the Mind Stone that stopped Ultron and it like ended up like allowing Jarvis? I wish I would have rewatched the movie. It allowed Jarvis to like overtake Ultron and it beat Jarvis instead of Ultron.
It says
But
that
anyway.
it says that the Mind Stone actually brought him to life. So it's
Okay, so
basically
the Mind Stone is what
it's
made him
basically
good.
his heart.
Yeah.
In essence.
So if he doesn't have the Mind Stone and they bring him back, he's just Ultron.
Or
He's just a man.
No, he's what he is, except he doesn't have the Mind Stone keeping him like pure of heart, and it's what Ultron wanted from the beginning, which was that crazy vibranium body.
I don't know what they're trying to do. I thought they were just trying to find a way to write him back into the Avengers.
No, because I why would he do it and not include Tony? Why is Tony and Hulk not there?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to bring him back without the help of the two people who created him? You have to have your own fucking motives. And they just skipped right over that shit. And then
I'm sure we'll get those two in the last 2 episodes.
Supposed to be an hour plus.
people said James Spader is in Doctor Strange. One of the movies coming up. He's like already cast for one of the movies coming up.
Well, I'm super excited for Phase 4. I feel like they're doing a beautiful job, man. Like,
It's literally better than anything that's ever came out.
Like I can't even compare it to anything.
It's already better than like this crazy shit.
I can't compare it to anything. It's in the league of its own. It's fucking phenomenal.
What's that? This WandaVision?
WandaVision and just Marvel.
It is
in
actually
general,
very
because
good.
they're just tying it all together. Like it made me want to go back and watch fucking Captain Marvel. And you know how I am, bro.
They're doing that. They're doing that thing with the movie, with the series that they do with the movies.
Yeah.
Where it's so good and it's so well written. Like even the first 2 episodes are so ass, and I still will die on the hill that could have been done in 1 episode. I'll die on that hill. But even like once you get to episode 2 and see what's going on, those first two episodes make so much sense, and they're actually super fire. Like once you stand back and look at it, once we're able to stand back and look at it as a whole, those first two episodes are going to be super fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and well, the new episode with how like she was struggling to keep things in reality, and it kept going back to like 70s. It kept going back in time. I think that's why they did it in 2 episodes, because they didn't want to like. If it was 1 episode, they would have written it in 1 episode, and she would have had to make it into 1 episode. It wouldn't have stood up logically.
Yeah.
But she started like deteriorating.
Yeah.
And realizing she had no control over that shit. But like Agatha's a good person in the comics.
No, Agatha.
Yes, she is. Agatha is.
Yeah, she is.
She's the person when Franklin Richards is born. She's like his protector because he's crazy powerful, and a bunch of people like want to get a hold of him. And then she's the one who teaches Scarlet Witch how to like control her powers.
Yep.
So what I'm thinking is, the thing is they don't want to use Mephisto because they won't be able to air it in China. But the way I'm thinking about it, it's like the tree thing, like the tree with like, it looks like something's infecting everything. Why would Agatha be bad in the comics but be good, or be good in the comics but be bad in the show? And Mephisto was an enemy of Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange, they said this show is leading right into Doctor Strange.
Got House of M coming. So.
Well, they kind of used House of M is before this, so like in the comics, House of M is like a good thing. By her standards, she warps reality so everyone gets like what they want.
Yeah.
And then when she cracks out of that reality, she goes crazy and she removes the mutants. So they've already kind of did House of M, but like not explained it. I don't know, man. I think they're gonna, because Mephisto works for the Fantastic Four, Mephisto works for Doctor Strange, and Mephisto would be a good explanation on why Agatha's bad when in the comics she's good. And then they had that book that had like the energy coming off of it.
Yeah. I think she turned the kids into the rabbit and the fly.
Well, yeah, because the rabbit's fast.
Yeah.
Well, another theory is like her kid's name is Nathaniel Scratch in the comics, and the rabbit's name is
still don't explain Pietro.
Scratch.
Right? It just still don't explain the X-Men of her brother, the X-Men version of her brother.
It doesn't. It does explain. It explains why he's there, but it doesn't explain why it's the different one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because she created it. Like it explained that she created him, but it didn't explain why it was the one from X-Men instead of the one from Avengers. So that has to have something to do with the multiverse. Like she has to be from another dimension, like another universe, because why would she think that was the one to bring back? It's wild though, and there's only 2 more episodes.
Right.
A lot to tie in, man.
It's gonna be crazy.
A lot to unpack, man. What else we get from WandaVision?
Oh shit. No, I was just thinking that. TikTok.
That's pretty much all I get.
We have some shit. What else? Did we have anything else from the group chat?
Australian can't share. In Australia, they can't share the news anymore. Censorship.
Yeah, did y'all see anything about that?
I haven't seen it.
I seen something on that about the new. I seen that. What the fuck? It was,
They're not. I know they're not allowed to share hate speech, but that's a thing in like every country except.
no, they've
America.
been like news. Here, let me pull it up real quick. I should have saved the fucking thing I was looking at. Oh,
That's
shit.
the one thing America still has, right? Freedom of speech.
Australia.
Guys.
Barely.
No, the first 2 amendments we got pretty good. That's about it. After that,
14th is wrong.
Yep, right here. Facebook bans
saying,
news in
there's
Australia
only one
as
key.
fight with government escalates. Facebook bans news in Australia as fight with government escalates. What is
so
Facebook without
Facebook's
news?
fighting the government.
Facebook has barred Australians from finding or sharing news on its service as a dramatic escalation of a fight with the government that may have a wide-ranging consequences both in the country and around the world. The social networking company on Wednesday said that the people and publishers in Australia will no longer be able to share or see any news from local or international outlets. The decision appears to be the most restrictive move Facebook has ever taken against content publishers. Looks like something's missing here. Hold on. No. Legislation will force tech platforms to pay news publishers for content.
Oh, the government expects social media to pay the creators for their content.
It says what the proposed law introduced in Australia fails to recognize as the fundamental nature of the relationship between our platform and publishers, Campbell Brown, Facebook's vice president of global news partnerships, wrote in a blog post. Contrary to what some have suggested, Facebook does not steal news content. Publishers choose to share their stories on Facebook.
That's the fuck they do.
Yep.
Facebook's the only social media is the only company where you could share a news story, and then the company that actually wrote it doesn't get they're just due. Yeah.
So basically, what y'all saying is them niggas is having quote unquote copyright issues, like where say a motherfucker like Layson can't play music on his stream because
all right, so
they're not going to be able to.
Right? So like we create say the podcast pops on YouTube, we get paid for that. It's recognized that we contribute to their content and we contribute to them making money, so they got to pay us. Facebook don't do that. So all these news, like, I don't know what the percentage of shares on Facebook is actual news
I get
shit.
what you're saying.
But you basically, so say I write a story, and for some reason it's something that resonates across America, and it gets 1 million shares. Our paper doesn't get paid like we would on YouTube.
So as a content creator, I make money on Facebook.
Yeah.
So when I go, I am recognized as a content creator on that platform.
But do you make money because people send you money, or do you make money because of the interactions you're making?
I'm not at that point where Facebook will pay me for the interactions yet, but people send me money now. But like, there's people who are actually partnered with Facebook as video content creators. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing is with YouTube,
people,
right?
I know. What I'm saying is they'll pay those people.
Yeah.
There's no reason why a news outlet or somebody who's recognized like a Niagara Falls Street News, who creates content, shouldn't be able to do the exact same thing as a content creator.
Listen, he cut me off.
I'm sorry.
And I know I was not you, Josh. I was in the middle of explaining what I was trying to explain, and he cut me off, and he was getting to exactly what you were about to get to, monetization, my nigga. Like I was saying, he can't play somebody's music on his stream because why? The artist is not going to be that's something he can monetize. Artist is not going to be able to get their just dues. Now, these motherfuckers is like you just said, Action News. They're doing all of this and they're not able to monetize it. There's no kickback. Like it's like Facebook is the one that basically owns the shit once it's on there.
Yes. So it's like, so basically local news is like just not getting any benefits from anything. Like everything you watch, like on CNN, like all the shit from the Texas shit, right? CNN only records a certain percentage of the content they're actually putting out. The other shit they're getting from local news. So CNN will go to like that Texas is a hotspot area now. So they'll go to Dallas and they'll be like, what's going on? And the paper from Dallas and the TV stations from Dallas who are there and have been there from day one will tell CNN what's going on, and then CNN will air it to the whole country. So now that's happening on Facebook. So like the articles from Dallas are being shared by people like me and you in Niagara Falls, New York, who don't normally give a fuck about Dallas. But Facebook is getting all of those interactions and all that shit that they can sell to advertisers, but the local papers who are reporting on it and pushing the content onto Facebook are getting no benefit.
Okay, so boom.
So I think that's what that article was saying.
Listen, now, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna.
That's the fight right there.
Well, then if that's the fight, then they're basically fighting to have a Facebook news tab in which there is like the gaming app. You go on the gaming app and motherfucker, and there's a way to for all the motherfuckers. Yet you're creating content and putting it on there. There's a way to monetize it if it gets to X amount of such. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to get partnership and all of this. There should be basically a tab for them to do that and go on there and create a platform and build it up and get to a certain level. You know what I'm saying? And
that's from
get
what
paid
you
from the
read.
shit.
That's what I was garnering. Like Australia is like you need to start paying them, and Facebook was just like fuck y'all, or it's not gonna let you use it. Yeah. And from the way like that little excerpt you wrote, that's what I was getting from it.
Well, absolutely, and I think that the people that are asking to be paid are 100% right. Those news outlets deserve their just due. Everyone deserves their just due, but in that case right there, Facebook, you don't own the content. Just because it's on your platform does not mean you own it. They do
though. That's in the what's it called? Like anything you post on Facebook, they can use.
Yeah. I know.
And it's a fucked up source for like local news because no one subscribes to their paper, so they're not making money that way. So they're thinking Facebook might make money if we go viral, but if we go viral, maybe more people will subscribe and will actually make money. So it's like it's an evil you have to subscribe to.
Fucking Buffalo News make you subscribe. You can't even read their articles without a subscription.
And people get mad about it.
I won't do it. I don't read
exactly.
It. I don't care. I don't care enough.
All right, so
I don't need
some words from the Australian Prime Minister said these actions will only confirm that concerns that an increasing number of countries are expressing about the behavior of big tech companies who think that they are bigger than governments and that rules should not apply to them, wrote Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison in a post on his own Facebook page. Get your shit up, King. Yeah. Which did not appear to have been affected by the restrictions. They may not be changing the world, but that doesn't mean they run it. They may be changing the world, but that does not mean they run it. Sorry.
Agreed. Yo, listen,
I ain't gonna lie. I feel him. Because it's like, it do seem like the nerds is coming in like, we're smarter than you guys. We've always been smarter than you guys. And our plan is finally taking fucking root.
World domination.
It's been the natural progression.
Yo. And niggas is like, you dweebs better get the fuck out of here.
The strong have lost control and the smart have gained control. It's just been like a slow process, but that's what's been happening ever since civilization was created, man. Yep. And now we're just getting to that point where they're just like, now they're strong arming us.
Honestly, though, but listen, yo, something like the coronavirus just makes them a lot bigger and stronger. Where it's like,
because you're taking away the
my nigga, coronavirus dead ass just turned the banking system upside down, nigga, and it dead ass turned that shit from the old niggas with the paper money, looking at the niggas with the crypto money, like, damn, nigga.
What the fuck that did?
Look who it hurt. It hurt oil companies, the people who've been running our lives since the car was invented. It hurt them motherfuckers. It helped Facebook. It helped Amazon. It helped all these new companies.
And that's why they're like, yo, we got to open the country back up. Let these motherfuckers out the house.
You got to wonder if there's like some secret war happening behind the line between new money and old money.
There is, for sure.
It's gotta be. Like we watch enough of these shows, and I know they get the ideas from like real thoughts and shit that goes on.
But speak out against the tech companies because they're going at war.
They never spoke out against the oil companies.
Nope.
They never spoke out against them when they had too much power.
Because they was getting money together.
Exactly. And the tech companies are like, we don't need you at all.
Tech companies like, yo,
laws help us.
Listen, that tech company's looking at y'all like, that little oil money, nigga.
I can't even fill my yacht.
We changed the whole real estate property for an entire city. The rent in San Francisco quadrupled because of us. Get y'all shit out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Niggas,
stay out in there in Wyoming.
You can't live here. You ain't got enough money to live here no more, my nigga. Like,
nigga said, I'll come buy a little oil company. Stop talking to me like that. Watch your mouth.
All right, move to Oakland.
Listen, I can't wait to buy your shit when they auction it off, my nigga. That's how they talking to niggas, yo. I think about it often.
Said I'm gonna buy that shit. just to burn it.
They're the ones building what the fuck, the wind farms and shit.
Yep.
They're building that shit right in Wyoming where they used to pump the oil.
Yeah.
Now they got the wind farms going up. I'm gonna do this right in front of your face, bitch. It's like when they introduced crack and he just stood in front of the coke dealers like.
Wind farms are a great idea. Wind farms are a great idea until you factor in global warming and you realize that them bitches is gonna freeze and they're not gonna spin. So then you're fucked.
That's
Yeah. No, it's too late.
It's not.
No, it's too late.
We got 5 years.
Come
and the
on.
mentality ain't there to
Listen,
change in
come
5
on.
years.
I don't think we got 5 years for what? Till what?
So they said that that
That's
clock
the
they
point
put
of
up
the coronavirus.
is the 5 years is like
I
we
told
have to
niggas.
change everything culturally from the way we behave within that 5 years. If we change afterwards, it won't matter. So if we change culturally in 20 years, it's too late.
Listen. Coronavirus just killed off what, about a good 1-2% of the world?
Not even
No,
close.
not even.
Not even close?
nigga.
No.
Like,
They barely killed a million.
It
people.
killed that.
Did it?
It killed under 2. Let's just round up to 2 million. So 2 million of 8 billion. So
Niggas was tripping like that
so
over
if
that.
you time 2 million times
Because,
100.
nigga, if it kept going, we died. Everybody would have died more. More people would have died.
No,
If we
that
kept
would have been
going.
fine.
Nigga, man. Yo, you are literally the fucking. This nigga really is like, yo, kill everybody. You Thanos. This nigga like, yo, so many people here. Let everybody die. Let niggas die.
I told y'all he wasn't wrong.
Listen, man. Well, if that's the case, I'm allowed to agree with Bane. Yeah, listen, I'm allowed to listen to
Bane's
Bane.
right
Man.
But whatever.
Except for the
Fucking
nuke. No nuke, but everything else he was right. Just take away the nuke.
Who?
Bane.
What oh yeah.
Yeah, just take away the nuke. Bane was he was, but take away the nuke, and he was 100% right.
I ain't never seen a superhero get beat up as quick as Batman got
Yo,
beat up.
he got
by Bane.
washed the fuck
Bane
up.
beat up
nigga.
Batman worse than Thanos beat up Hulk.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Washed.
Oh no, because if it wasn't for fucking Idris Elba, Thor was gone.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it a stack
Hulk
with you. I'm gonna keep it a stack
He
with
was
you.
about to die.
I don't care
Yeah,
what.
but so was Batman. Bane just decided.
Listen.
My bad. I mean to cut you off, but Bane just decided to not kill Batman. He could have. He was his back was broken. He just stepped on his head real quick.
Yeah.
You're right. He did break the name. You know, I just.
Why did he send him to the gulag?
That ass did.
He did send that nigga to the
To
gulag.
the gulag.
Because he wanted him to experience the darkness, man.
He came back and won the game.
He didn't think Batman had the strength to get out of it.
Yeah.
Batman came back and won the game, nigga.
He
He
did.
clutched it, yo.
No, he won a 4v1,
It
nigga.
was a 4v1.
Whole squad, nigga.
Whole squad.
Squad white.
He didn't think that Batman was
Quads.
the greatest detective of all time.
Listen, man. Gave that
The
nigga
greatest
way too much
detective.
prep time.
Yo, Batman really was just the greatest detective
He gave
of all
that nigga
time.
too- listen, we always talk about Batman, but his prep time. It's always dependent on his prep time. The nigga had like 6 months in that hole just to prep. If nothing.
This motherfucker just thinking about everything.
Yes, Batman with 6 months of prep
Should
time.
have just killed me, bro.
He took down Superman with like 6 months of
He found
prep
out that
time,
Superman
yo.
was allergic to peanuts.
Legit. Prep time, nigga.
Nigga say, here, have a payday.
But really, you give anyone enough prep time, they're gonna win. Like if you just keep not killing me, of course I'm gonna win. I'm gonna find your weakness.
He said, all right.
When the nerdy kid in class gets an attitude, it's like,
I know you got laser vision, but you look hungry. He had his peanut butter and jelly.
he just makes his whole costume out of a mirror.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
That is crazy.
You think with enough prep time, but people don't think like Batman thinks. Like he has a contingency plan for every scenario.
He's just an insecure ass dude.
Yeah.
That's all it is. He's mad insecure, so when people beat
Paranoid.
him, he's like, I notice everything, you little bitch. Just give me some time. He's insecure as fuck.
I'll be back.
He said, you beat me this time. And he just wants to prove to everyone that he could beat him. So he just be reading them and watching them. And like, if I don't beat him, I'm like a little pussy. And
He was trained by Ra's al Ghul. Like,
who the fuck is Ra's al Ghul? Superman would punt that motherfucker to the moon.
listen, Legion of Darkness, man. Crazy. But Bane. How did we get to Bane and because CJ's fucking Thanos. He wants to kill every fucking body.
No, just half.
Just let it die, man.
You want to kill the poor half?
Yo, it's
Or just
alright.
random
It's
half?
alright if coronavirus was killing niggas.
Random
It's
half.
cool.
Make
Just
it
let them
fair.
die.
Nah, I dead ass yo. I feel like nah. Yeah. The top half.
Yeah, but the rich half is Elon Musk and you don't give. But that motherfucker about to save the human race.
There's more here. No,
Niggas
kill it.
gonna be
Listen,
like-
hey, listen.
Saves us all?
I have more faith in killing off the top half of the human race, even the top 1/3. Let's say the top 1/3.
But
Top
the-
1/3.
listen, man, the top
You know how
half-
much money that frees up for one? For one, you know how much money that frees up for us to get busy?
I'm not defending them, but I'm saying that they were smart enough that we rely on them. It's like slavery. If the slave master would have died and you didn't know how to hunt or know how to do, well, it's not like that because the slaves knew how to do everything.
That was real bad.
Let me
Shouldn't have said that.
In Black History Month?
let me tweak it.
For real?
No, you tweaking. You tweaking already.
All right, whatever. I already
In
said
Black
it.
History Month?
But what I'm saying is, if
You a slave?
the slave,
How you-
the thing is, the slave owners relied on the slaves. We rely on them. So if they made it so we rely on them. If we killed all them, what are we gonna do? They control the food supply chains. They control everything. They're not there exactly. They're not there exactly.
But
So
the
for what
whole
about
thing-
the parts of the country that don't grow food?
Listen, but the thing is this though.
But the niggas that
They
work at the
I'm about to say they don't control it. They're
You
not-
talking about the
They
niggas
ain't
that was
doing
already
it.
taking care of the land?
They would be fine. Just imagine living in Arizona or any of these states that don't grow food, and now the food can't get to you. What do you mean?
Why do you think it won't still get
Because
there?
if no one's paying me to bring the food to Arizona, you think I'm driving the food to Arizona? Absolutely fucking not. I'm hungry. I'll eat that food. Huh?
Yeah, but
Yeah, you know how to run it.
I'm about to say now you the owner and you gonna want to make the
You
money.
know how to drive a truck.
But you gonna want to make the money.
You don't
right?
know how to grow the food. You don't know how to make it so they have
Hey,
food ready when you get there.
hey, newsflash, bucko. We're not slaves anymore. Not slaves. I don't know. Whoa.
We
I
are.
don't roll for black people telling them they slaves, yo.
I don't know if you noticed,
Listen, yo.
buddy,
We're slaves.
Bucko.
pal.
We are. We're slaves.
We're not slaves anymore, so
We're slaves,
whatever.
baby.
We are.
Thanos, listen. Well, Thanos didn't do this shit back in the 1700s, my nigga. All right, so check it.
If you would have done it back then, the motherfuckers could survive. We can't.
All right,
survive.
so if he did that shit now, yes, we would be
Nigga, I'm about to
just
learn how to
fine.
farm and
We would be
hunt, yo.
just fine.
Yeah, I think I'm playing. I'm
Just for
playing.
the top for the top 1/3 of motherfuckers, you don't think that we would be? There's another Bill Gates out here.
I don't think so, or he would be Bill Gates.
For what they've given us, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to his
Bill
point.
Gates used, he
know what I'm
developed
saying?
the entire software that everyone uses.
Okay, so now we got it.
So you need to know how to maintain it.
We got it. We got that. We're
He's
good.
doing it, but the people that
Listen.
are doing it get paid well enough to be part of the top 1%.
Listen.
We're all part of the top
And you
1%
can
of the world. Just so you know
you
that.
can make.
We are. If you kill the top 1% of the world, everyone in this room is dying.
How?
What do you mean how?
We're not in the top
Africa
1%.
makes up about 40% of the population. Not that much, but about 30%. China and India make about 50. So between no. Most of China is poor as fuck. Most of Africa is poor as fuck. So the
I am most certainly not in the top 2/3. I'm in the top
Yes, you are.
1/3
I don't know
of
about- all right.
fucking of earners in the world, nigga.
make-
I know for a fact.
You make $40,000 a year. You could move to Africa and live like a king.
I am not in the
You are.
top.
You are.
What? No, nigga, that's impossible. There is a
top 10.
define the classes. You start at the top. Start at the top, nigga. I am in the lower middle class at
We're
best.
talking the whole world.
The whole-
All right. So we're talking the whole world, and you said either 1/3 of the entire population,
bro.
or 1/2 of the
I
entire
can't eat,
population.
nigga.
We're all dying. In
Thanos got the power to change that.
If you were Thanos, we would be dead.
Listen, yo.
No, we would not, bro. You crazy as fuck if you think that we're in the top 1/3 percent of earners in the world, nigga. You crazy.
Bro, if you say
What?
listen, if you didn't have kids, right? You didn't have kids, you make $40,000 a year. All you do is pay.
I know a lot of niggas that make more
save
than me.
every dollar. You take that 10, 20 grand that you saved because you ain't do nothing but pay bills for a year. You could go to half the countries in the world and live like a king
Okay, cool.
for years.
You have no idea how much you don't like.
For years.
Like,
mad people in the world don't even make money.
Like, listen, like, okay, so when I was in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? These people, They work on these resorts for 6 months straight and don't work for 3-4 years after because they're making just that much money that $10,000 that they make in 6 months can last their family in Jamaica for years.
Imagine if they work 2 summers in a row.
That's what they do, nigga. When we used to work down at the falls and shit.
3 summers in a row. Woo, them niggas is king.
But you used to talk to those people that used to come down to they used to work the J15 visas. When we used to work at the falls and shit, they come down. Like,
I didn't work at the falls. I never worked on it.
Legends, nigga, down by the falls, whatever, bro, down there.
Oh, the Russians.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, okay.
When they would come over and they just dead ass just work nonstop every single day.
Mexicans literally beg to get paid $10 an hour to do hard labor. Like they get paid. They beg to work under minimum wage.
He wilding today.
I'm not lying.
Yo, his nigga real racist. It's the new haircut.
It's the truth. And
You're not lying.
No one come at me for being racist.
But my racist too, so it don't matter.
I'm not racist.
I didn't say he was lying. I just said he was wilding.
I agree with that statement.
It's true.
You think they would beg to work for $10 an hour if $10 an hour wasn't crazy money everywhere else in the world?
Except here.
I still don't think we in the top 1/3.
You don't understand.
Of the entire world. So
You
you
don't
gotta imagine the
understand
1%
how
is like 50 people. So you think the rest of them billions of people, we don't fall in that line?
You realize
I don't think.
No, that's not helping nothing because there's still as many people on the planet consuming resources. That's the whole point. We need to wipe out a considerable amount of the entire population, not the people who control the wealth. That wealth don't mean nothing.
So why can't the poor go?
I actually do
That's
think.
what I'm saying.
No, see, I disagree.
That's why. That's why.
The way I would do it is
I disagree. Listen.
I'd be so
No,
starched I
you're
got
gonna
the
let me
stones.
talk. Y'all gonna stop
You
cutting
let
me
me
off?
finish.
No, I said I disagree, and then I tried to talk, and then you cut me off. Nigga, fuck you mean, nigga. Stop playing with me. Yo, you getting real wild today with your little pale ass. Fuck, nigga. The wealth disparity is the problem. Like, those 50 motherfuckers that's controlling fucking all the money, those niggas could easily, like you said, reverse that shit in the 5 years. They could easily reverse that shit with the money at the top that 1% holds, bro. They could easily do solar panels on everything, shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Get motherfuckers start dead ass put a mass
communism right there, brother. That's 100% communism right there.
putting fucking saving the world.
No, making the rich people use their money for what they don't want to use it for to save the world. They don't want to save the world.
And that's the problem, motherfucker. Where you gonna spend your money when the world gone?
Well,
communism. They're all 50 and up.
Communism, man.
And that's the motherfucking problem. But that's what I was saying.
So you preaching communism?
And you gotta know
Yeah, I'll take it. No, I don't want to preach communism.
Are you a socialist?
Listen, if we just wipe them niggas out and take their money, then what?
Okay, so now you're a murderer.
No, hey, listen, get mine fast way, ski mask. Listen, 50 Cent said it best, nigga.
I got the butter knife.
We could solve all the world's problems by getting 50 Cent the Infinity Stones, man.
50 Cent definitely do that shit.
Yeah.
And I know you ain't killing the 1% because you guys ain't killing Jay-Z. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, honestly, I'll be real with you.
Hey, listen, that nigga ain't
Fred
trying to...
Hampton movie made me look at Jay-Z with a side eye when he said, that I ain't fighting fucking capitalism with capitalism. I'm fighting with socialism. And I looked at Jay-Z.
Like, you're doing the exact opposite.
You're not. You're fighting it with capitalism.
You told us that. You said, I
don't
can't
think
help the
he's fighting at
poor
all. I
if
think
I'm one of them, so I got rich and gave back to me. That's the win-win.
I don't think he's fighting it. I think he's trying to gain power. He understands that the system is not going to be broken, so he's trying to gain power within it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's trying to get a seat at the table and trying to infiltrate. I do believe that too. That's why I kind of...
Marshall.
I don't know enough about Thurgood Marshall. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need to be an educator.
First black Supreme Justice.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying I don't know. You,
I mean, but he got
Except for the number at the dot on the range.
yo, talk to these niggas. All right, nah, I'm liking that energy. That's better. That's better.
Hey, shit changed, nigga. I mean, but he did. But no, I will say Thurgood Marshall did advocate, and he created a league of black lawyers and who literally challenged almost every civil rights fucking case was through a branch of Thurgood Marshall's law program for black lawyers and everything. So, like, again, like you said, Jay-Z gained power within the system.
But also, too, we can't expect everybody to be No, we can't expect everybody to be so outspoken like Fred Hampton. Like, we can't expect everybody to be that on the front line with the voice.
No,
like,
I think it was just the whole capitalism line for me. It was that
no, I understand that, but that's not he's not just fighting it with just capitalism. I think he's doing it with a hybrid model. You can't just do it with Fred Hampton way neither.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Is he's doing it with a hybrid model.
He's know where he would have been had he.
Oh my God, that's when I found out Fred Hampton was only 21. Did you watch it and read it?
I read the Black Panther book.
I knew the shit at the end when I was reading that, and it said he was only 21. I was like, oh my God, nigga, blew my mind, bro. It blew my mind.
Yeah, so imagine what had that would have been.
But I was saying that to say.
So trash, bro. Our generation is so trash. This man did that by 21.
Mm-hmm.
21, man. Biggie and Tupac were 26.
Look at the fight that they was in, though. Look at the fight that he was
That's
in.
what I'm saying. We don't know
Like,
struggle. We need to understand the struggle we're in and embrace that shit.
But that's why people call us snowflakes. Because the niggas get on the internet and cry outrage because you're not pronouncing their fucking
kids.
you're not pronouncing their pronouns. Like,
That's the younger kids.
like
I posted a tweet. I said people born in between 86 and 96 are the best people because we know what's fucked up in the world, but we don't complain about everything.
Yeah.
Gen Z complains about everything, so it waters down the issues that actually matter. Where we're like, can you shut the fuck up about your pronouns, and can we focus on the fact that racism and classism are crazy right now? Just shut the fuck up.
Right.
Like, you're watering shit down.
It's like, yo, racism bad, but here come the fucking the gays.
No
what
one
about us?
No, they'll be like, why don't you defend the black trans people?
What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Like, you grouped in with the black people. Shut the fuck up. But we need our individuality. And then you say something to them, stop singling me out. It's fucking insane, yo. Them niggas ain't never satisfied. They unbalanced like the hormones. It's insane.
Yo, you're wild.
What? 100% right, yo. Wilder?
They are straight up victims. If they were given positive results to everything they complained about, they would find 100 more things to complain about because that's their personality trait. It's literally their personality.
You're generalizing. You're generalizing.
I mean, yeah, of course I'm generalizing. There's exceptions to every rule.
Yeah, but it's dangerous to generalize. We do that. White people do it to black people, and it's dangerous. So.
Everyone does it to everyone. It's just a
yeah, exactly. But it's dangerous.
Okay, so
it is dangerous.
We're talking about the ones that complain.
Yeah, I know, but okay.
The ones that make it unfun.
Those guys, they make the internet. They're trying to bring middle parts back.
I see. Okay, so no. Let's do this. Y'all saying that it's those ones that make it unfun. Now, I personally don't know that many that make it unfun like that, like that be wilding like that. It's the internet that exposes me to the ones that be so that be so uptight and shit like that.
See, that's the whole thing.
We ran like Twitter 6 years ago, right? Remember, like
the gay motherfuckers and the transsexuals motherfuckers that I've encountered, like they're fine.
But that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about gay people. We're talking about that age group. The age group where they don't identify with any of the things they complain about. They're black. They're not black. They're not gay. They're none of that. But they just see this shit on TV and they regurgitate it. And that's fine if it's about the right thing. But then it doesn't matter if it's a fact.
Now it's about everything.
It doesn't matter if it's a problem. It's just at this point they're just like, everything sucks and we need to complain. It started with us. We were the first ones that told, like, this shit is trash.
Yeah,
the generations before us were told, like, America's the greatest place on earth and none of this exists and you pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We were taught, like, this shit is trash. And they were taught, there's no point.
Nigga, after
there's no point. It's all trash.
I feel like 9/11 took the Band-Aid, the wool off niggas' eyes, and we woke up and was like, hold the fuck up. Because that was our first real taste of politics.
That was our first taste of life. We were 9. We don't even remember nothing before that.
Exactly. So that's our first rendition of life, and we like, hold the fuck on, nigga. You said the fuel melted the beams and the building just came. That's what y'all said to us, nigga. I was in ninth.
And
I was
you make them pay for their own hospital
And
bills?
see, listen.
The firefighters that were there got to pay for their own hospital bills?
No. This is the kicker. How old was we?
I was
9.
I was
10.
4th grade.
I was 9 too.
No,
I was in 4th grade.
One.
I was 9.
So you at least
Not
10.
4th grade. I'm sorry.
3rd grade.
I was turning 10 that November.
No, you're turning 11.
No, I was in 4th grade. I was in 4th grade. I was sitting in Miss Biolante's class. We was Miss Biolante and Miss Fidel's class. We used to interchange, nigga. I remember that shit, nigga, because we had that.
Habit?
We had when we had
St. Andrew's class.
and we had what the fuck was his
I was in
name?
Irish
I
school
forgot the
then.
nigga name. Ahmed Paul. His name was Ahmed Paul, Indian kid in our class, and it was that ass nothing but white kids. It was me and another black kid, or 2 other black kids, and him. Yep, Keith.
Yeah.
Me, Keith, and who else was in there? I want to say Von Shea Small, and Ahmed Paul, nigga, nigga, and a 20 other white kids type shit. That shit happened. Oh man, but I was saying that to say, nigga, we was that young, and that's what it sparked. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't mean nothing to our parents.
No, they didn't
mean shit.
They just ate that shit up.
I was watching the conspiracy documentaries
Yeah, for real.
at 11 years old, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Telling my mom, like, yo, mom, did you know this? She like, oh, all right.
Just kill them all.
No, nothing. There was nothing. She didn't give a fuck. It was nothing. My mom grew up in the fucking 90s, and it was the party era. Or she, you know what I'm saying? Party and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Grew up in the dope era.
Voted for Bush twice. And she was
My nigga, listen.
Proud of it.
They're fucking clueless.
It's fucking nuts.
So you might be right. That shit did spark something. I think that kind of that was like one of those. All right, nigga, grow up.
Like, no, open your fucking eyes, because these niggas is wilding.
You know when I realized there was no rules to this shit? When I found out that Dick Cheney worked for the company
Owned it.
that dropped the bombs in Iraq, and then also
Built the country.
owned the company that rebuilt the country
Halliburton.
after they fucking dropped. So he made money for destroying the country, and then he made money for building the country
And
back
then
up.
if you read Bush's Wars, another
That's
book
nice.
everyone should read. Literally everyone should read that book. He was the one. They were the ones pushing for the war. They were pushing. This dude Bush didn't do nothing. Like he signed. We won the Iraq War in a month.
Yeah.
In a month, but we didn't win the occupation because civilians were handling it. So troops had no orders, and if you're on like, they would just watch people loot a store and be like, "Can we stop them?" Be like, "No, you ain't got orders." So that made the Iraqis hate us, which allowed them to have the terrorists come in, which rose to the ISIS and all that shit.
Yeah.
Dick Cheney did all of that shit. Just destroyed a whole country, built the entire infrastructure with his company.
Yeah.
You go through Texas, you see Halliburton trucks everywhere. They're all over there. All over there. Afghanistan has a better internet structure than we do. There's fiber laid across the entire country. We ain't got fiber nowhere. We got fiber in like 5 cities.
Yep.
Explain.
So fiber is our internet times 1,000. Like everything you do on the internet, there's nothing you should be able to do on the internet that causes lag. You should be able to play 7 games in your house, watch porn, watch Netflix, don't matter. You should be able to do all of it with no lag. Fiber does 1G at least, which is 1,000 megabits. What are you paying? Fucking $80 for 200? So 1/5 of it.
1/5, nigga.
1/5, and you don't even get the full 1/5
No,
at all times.
They tell you you're going to get 500
Because it's not a
megabytes of download
designated-
speed, but you really only get about 300.
They'd be charging us $300-$400 for
Yeah.
that shit.
But exactly, capitalism. It's venture capitalism. It's not development capitalism. What it was. Like look at trains, look at internet, look at all of it. As America, we have none of the top notch stuff. We don't
Why
have
do
the
we
best-
still got the same trains that they built?
Because
back-
the same companies own them.
Yep.
Because those companies own them, and they also own oil companies.
We
and
should
coal
have the
companies
same
which run the
trains. We should have the same trains Japan and Tokyo
But
got.
those run off of electricity, and we don't have the grid to handle it,
No.
as we've seen in Texas. And 2, the people who own the trains own the coal companies, and they own the people who are running for office. So those people make sure that all of that happens. That's why our infrastructure is trash. Because in order to update infrastructure, you need new systems,
Listen,
and they're not profiting off
understand
of the
that.
new systems. Don't even say
Yo,
Trump.
this motherfucker.
Trump insulated a lot of his own friends too. He played the same game.
This nigga Myers
But-
is a secret Trump supporter, yo.
To wrap it up before we get on something else, Dick Cheney told fucking Bush to start that war. He started the war, even though Iraq had nothing to do with terrorism, and then he rebuilt the country and made billions. Evil.
War dogs, man. Watch war dogs.
Hey. Sounds pretty fucking genius to me.
Listen, son. They with so much money in war.
Niggas trying to kill my father.
Like, no matter what you
I got it all.
so much money in war. I can honestly understand why they would go that route. Billions, zillions,
Hundreds
nigga.
of billions.
Zillions,
Government
my nigga.
contracts. You sell them 100 pistols, they give you $2 billion.
It's fake. It's none of it's fucking real. Like,
Yo, I was just about to say, yo, hold on,
it's just fucking
cause
fake.
yo, they say they're giving you this money, but all they really going to do is just print it up and give it to you.
No, they're taking it from us. They're taking our tax dollars and giving it to rich people.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got to think about it. Like, they really are getting like zillions of dollars a day from what we pay in taxes. Like, everything that you do is you paying a tax on it. Literally just buying this cup.
You pay taxes to establish the entire phone network in the country just for a private country to bill you for using the phone lines.
Listen, no. You know what's nuts? The fact I ain't gonna lie. So I was getting all my shit, getting all my documents and shit ready for my taxes and shit, and I'm just like, I like learning shit as I'm going. But the fact that they dead ass can any dollar that you make, like dead ass profit, like it, like say you have a positive over, say you come out positive $500 on the year. They want their 8%. No, I think it's actually 15%, something like that.
I need that.
Somewhere between 8 and 15%.
I need that.
If you're making that
nuts.
low, federal government isn't taking money from you. It's the state.
But no, they want it.
The state wants it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
matter
State
who
income.
wants it.
You have to pay a state income tax. Like I have to pay money on that. Like that's even aside from niggas going to work every day. Niggas go to work every day and have to pay money. Like I work and make this money, but yet y'all just taking it from me just cause y'all say I owe it to y'all for tax. What tax?
Oh, so
I got me. I'm good. Y'all ain't gotta have me.
But you want your roads paved. You want when the
That's
you know,
a minimal
yeah,
amount.
I know. No. You want the roads paved, and when things like this happen, I know, my nigga. That's the whole thing. The roads ain't never paid. In most cases where we live, we got bumpy roads. Oh, when emergencies happen, we got FEMA. And this is your tax dollars are going to FEMA and shit like that. Nothing happens.
Now, if niggas, okay, now I don't. This is kind of like the kind of mesh worlds, but if it was like to have like a Fred Hampton mind state where it was like, yo, be self sufficient, where it was like, what dude say what was dude that was saying the wild shit about Texas?
Oh, the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like he was in essence, he was more or less saying, yo, y'all niggas gotta learn to hold y'all own nuts. Like if y'all, it wasn't right for him to say it because he can't himself.
He's a public official, so that's why.
Yeah.
It comes off
But
wrong.
in essence, it's like, yo, if communities and shit were self sufficient, like we could fit, like we knew how to pave our own roads, like we could get. Like if there was, we can get contracts with people to get the shit. If we could sustain our own cities and do shit without government, then shit, we might actually be able to operate without government. But we not there.
You realize government,
we can't pave no roads.
It's all a farce.
It is
all
absolutely
a farce, my nigga. Like you can't pave your roads. Wanna know why? Because people are paving
no,
roads.
no, I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying niggas have to collect, like not niggas, cities. Communities have to states have to collectively come together
and be like, yo, fuck government.
Yeah, forget the government. We gonna operate how we gonna do it. We got this.
To get government and stuff on Facebook, so I don't know if we might have to edit this.
I just want to post a clip of it. Yeah. I mean, you can. It's you can't spread like false information. You can like literally say fuck the president, and that's perfectly fine.
Isn't this basically kind of what the South was trying to do? Was succeed from or not succeed,
The
but
South was
like be
They
different.
was like, what?
Not different, be like
they wanted to be a separate country.
They was like,
See, a separate country.
nigga,
Yeah.
I gotta do what? Give up my millions? Because that's the slaves.
Yeah.
Slaves were worth millions. I gotta give up my millions for y'all to give me reparations of how much, and then tell me I gotta come work for y'all factories?
I said, never mind.
Who's for that?
We'll be a different
They're like,
country.
oh, you know what? Don't even trip. We ain't gonna even fuck with y'all. We gonna go ahead.
We
We gonna
Yeah.
slide over here.
Cause
Y'all
we
do
know how to
y'all
do all
thing,
that,
though,
yeah.
B.
And they said, but the North was like,
The
yo,
North was
that's
like,
not an
oh,
option.
nigga. That's not an option. We need that
This
million.
this actually wasn't a negotiation.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's pretty much what happened. They're like, no, we need a million, so we need y'all to come on over here.
But see,
Like,
that's the thing,
nigga,
yo.
we
They
good. We
the
over
government.
here.
They basically make you think that is an option. That a state has the right to do that. You know what I'm saying? They kind of make it seem like that. Y'all got y'all right to regulate yourselves and do what y'all want.
Nah, you don't.
But nah, you really
Because
don't.
like you said, let's say if
Choice
communities
is
started
illusion.
doing all that
Start
shit,
to
they
think
like
about that.
started paying all their own paying their whatchamacallit. The next thing they're gonna do is like, yo, we pay for our own roads, we pay for this, we pay for our garbage, we pay for this. We don't need to pay y'all taxes. Now tell me what we're paying your taxes for. They're like, well, you're paying for the infrastructure of your city. Well, we actually gonna pay the cops ourselves. We're gonna pay them ourselves. Actually, we're gonna collect the pot. We're gonna come up with the amount, how much they need for a budget. The cops are gonna come to the people and say, hey, we actually need X amount of dollars because we got bodies dropping over here. We need a new police department. We need a new car. Blah blah blah. They come to the council people. They're like, all right, yeah, we got you. We bumped the budget up on another extra 100,000. Then we pass that on to the people. Now it's gonna be a direct money of where your shit going. They're gonna be like, well, why do we need to pay y'all tax? Because we know exactly what we're paying for, and we're never late on it. We got the safest city, we got the cleanest city. Our roads are phenomenal. We're not paying you taxes anymore now. And the government gonna be like, oh no, the fuck you ain't. National Guard, get them niggas. Game over. So yeah, that's the problem. If we even try to do that, they're just gonna send the National Guard in and come strong arm us. The South tried to do that. They're like, y'all niggas got a great idea for y'all, but we gonna go ahead and chill over here. I got a mansion and some bitches.
It's good. I got bitches.
Yeah,
I got
free work, free labor. I got my
gotta
cotton
work.
shit. My cotton company is booming. It's jumping out the gym.
Boom, man.
You know what I mean? JP Morgan and Bank of America, they insuring these niggas.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if they break their leg, I get paid for these motherfuckers. Why the fuck do I need to fuck with what y'all doing? You know what I mean? So it's like,
I'm hearing you.
It's a good idea, but we saw what they did to them niggas. They like, nah, y'all gonna bring your asses up here.
So it's not an option.
None of this shit is real. When I see these conversations, none of it's real.
It comes down to it. To be honest, it just will come down to overthrowing the government.
It's all about quality of life.
That's it.
Bottom of the line, this all boils down to the quality of life. Money, fucking is literally a paper mache barter system. Like, in all honesty, like
that.
Like for real, to be real with you, think about this, yo. Okay, so money is controlled by gold. What the fuck use is gold at the end of the fucking world? What can we do with gold at the end of the world?
That's still a viable form of currency that you can trade.
Currency, but when you don't need currency anymore, what the fuck do you need?
You're still gonna need currency.
No, you need a barter system. You need the barter system will reign supreme.
So it'd be like if you said a cow, say a cow was worth three
Marv,
fucking
your
ducks.
gold chain is worthless.
But
If
saying,
no-
It's not.
Listen,
Absolutely.
if nobody got no fucking food, I don't need your gold chain.
I know what I'm saying is, so let's take away the paper mache, take away the gold. You're gonna barter something.
Yes.
So then now let's say cows. Cows is gonna be, let's say cows are the biggest. That's gonna feed the family now. And they say, hey, a cow is worth 8 goats. That's the same thing as saying a dollar is worth 4 quarters.
No. Because that $1 and 4 quarters can't feed my fucking belly.
No, but that's
I can't eat that dollar.
I know,
and
I know.
$4.
$1
What I'm
now,
saying
that's how
is-
I can't eat no. My shorty can't eat no
But
bricks.
that's the reason why money became to
so-
exist, because there are certain services that someone offers a community that doesn't equate to feeding someone.
Yeah,
So
but
at
at
some
the end of
point-
the world, that's not going to be the case.
No, I agree. We've gotten too far with the money.
Yeah.
We
That's
absolutely
what I'm saying.
have.
That's what I'm saying. None of that shit matters, though.
But-
Like, yo,
That-
think about it. Think
No,
about
no,
it.
no,
Think
no,
about no, think about it. Cryptocurrency. Come on.
Yeah, but
Come
cryptocurrency is just
on.
a digital version of currency. It's the same thing. It's only
It
digital.
means
It's
fucking nothing. Niggas is out here getting quote
it
unquote
means
rich.
just as much as the piece of paper. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
All that the money.
You just said the same thing.
I know, but all that the money means is our investment in the money. So money was a necessary thing when it first became a thing because not everyone grows food. Not everyone maybe I chop trees. I'm not feeding your family, but I'm clearing land for you to feed your family.
What money does
so
is
we created
it's a legal tender.
We
created a universal thing where we can, as a people, figure out cutting that tree means $10 or $1, and it was easier to create a system of bartership upon that. And then we based it behind gold, and then now it's just.
So money,
based
money,
by guns now,
motherfucker. What happened with now? They made money in legal tender. So basically, what it does it grants you the ability to obtain goods and services. Plain and simple, right? So when I don't have services to offer you because I can only, feed myself and nothing else, I don't need your money anymore. I need the food that's around here. I guess what I'm saying. Then at the end of the day, when it comes down to the meat and potatoes, all I need, that legal tender that you have now means nothing to me because I can't take this and it means something to somebody else.
Yo,
keep going.
No, I was just gonna say, on The Walking Dead, I never seen one nigga.
Exactly.
One nigga.
Dollars never came back.
Looking for some gold or a diamond.
They had cows.
Nobody ever said, ooh.
What me and Josh is saying is
guns.
no matter what
guns.
Form of currency
ran
is,
shit,
there's
nigga.
going to be a form of currency.
Well, no, violence runs shit. Violence always runs shit.
Yeah,
well, that's going to be it.
That's guns. Like, you know what I mean? It's always going to be a form of currency. Like, in Walking Dead, the most valuable thing you can have there is guns and bullets. So if you was like, hey, I need some cows. How do we get some cows?
Yo, they had
maybe we trade some guns.
So long.
No, we gonna take them.
Or we gonna take them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's,
no, but you have to think about it. Like, The Walking Dead was
barter.
for like 7 years straight. How many bullets do you have?
Oh, they started making them. Remember they had the one dude
I
make
know,
them?
man. But
Eugene.
I'm just thinking before they started making bullets, nigga, they didn't run out of bullets at all.
Someone did the math on it. They said that like the zombies would have ran out after like season 3. Because the whole logic of the show was if the zombies didn't eat for a while, they like were slower. Yeah. So it just would have been mad easy, and all the humans would have killed all the zombies by season 3.
Yeah, like, are you thinking about it? Like, on some G shit, like 3 years of riding, my nigga. Like, there is no way that muscle tissue is gonna be able to get to me in a fast way.
You just put up a fence.
Exactly. Here's the fence. You can't get.
Yo, there's mad of them over there. Can you go stab him in the head?
I don't know. Just fry their ass. Like nobody thought to put electrical current on their fence and just fry
they
them
did.
Well, how you gonna get electricity?
True. Wait, no, they had electricity in the
jail.
Generators. They had generators in the jail and shit.
If there were solar panels everywhere.
Solar
panels to maintain the solar panels, and solar panel people get paid a lot of money.
You don't think that they listen when they took over that jail? When they took over that jail, they would have been able to get them generators up and running. If there were solar panels there. They could have set up a nice electrical fence.
Government is fake. Money is fake. None of this shit really matters. We all gonna fucking die one day.
Told y'all, man, our generation got to change this shit. We the only ones who can do it. Gen Z is too far gone. Gen X is fucking lazy idiots. We looked at Gen X and was like, you niggas ain't leave us shit. Fuck, we gonna listen to your hard work, keep your head down mentality. Get the fuck out of here.
Trash, man.
That's why we look at them. I still look at them niggas
what
like, did they leave us, yo?
Shut the fuck up, yo. Every time them niggas start talking.
What did that generation do?
Listen,
yo.
Seriously,
just think about it.
What generation is that?
Fuck
Gen X.
Gen X came right.
88 was like the last year. It was like late 70s to late 80s or some shit.
And the ones before that, Baby Boomers and Gen X is the two that I look.
What years was Baby Boomers?
Baby Boomers was the 50s, like 55-ish. They was the ones born. It was a big ass.
There's two groups of Baby
Boomers.
Boomers.
Right after World War II, if I'm not mistaken.
There's Baby Boomers and Baby Boomers. So there's the Baby Boomers after World War II, and there's the Baby Boomers
after
like
Vietnam or something.
10 or, yeah.
But
Gen X is the people who were in high school during like American Pie.
Yeah.
Like them dudes.
All right, so my mom
like
was
punk
born.
Rock.
What year was your mom born? I'll tell you who she is.
71. No, she was born 71, early 70s. So Gen X?
All like 60. I think Gen X started like
71, 72.
If I'm not mistaken. I think Baby Boomers go from 50 to 55 to 70. I think it's 20 years, right?
Yeah, it's like 15 or something.
She was born 71 or 72.
So yeah, she would fall in Gen X.
65 to 80?
Is Gen X?
That's weird.
Nah.
That's suspicious.
Wait. You said Gen X, right?
That's weird.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's
suspicious.
fine. So yeah, that Gen X, and then baby boomers is from 64 back to like 48ish. I would
Again.
assume.
Trash.
Yeah.
I was born in
Both
90.
those generations.
All right, so
Even
look.
10 years before that was trash.
Yeah, both them generations trash to me.
My mom dead ass, like my mom and all her friends dead ass grew up in a generation of party and go to work.
That's it.
Now they just live and go to work. That there's nothing.
Most of the motherfuckers ain't got like. Well,
It doesn't
I say
make
baby boomers
sense.
got like-
I am so confused at why that age bracket of people is just so content with going to work.
because the generation before them was getting their head kicked in.
They was getting their asses whooped. nigga.
Literally, the generation before that is what the end of Jim Crow and civil rights era and shit. Like that's that.
No,
and
that-
and the
that-
babies of them is the ones you talking about. They like, nigga, I'm tired.
No, that
Well,
generation.
my mom white.
But then no,
Who
that,
she hang around, nigga? You tell
Yeah, I know. My
Get
mom
her
white.
fucking head
She
kicked in
black,
by
but
with
she
Bernie
white. Yo,
Sanders.
she white. I mean, she white, but she, you know what I'm saying? You know.
no, that
Yeah.
generation just
Yeah.
didn't give a fuck about nothing.
They didn't
just-
care about nothing.
They
They were just kind of happy to be alive type shit.
Yes.
I'm just happy to be here.
They
dog.
were mad to be alive. They're just like, fuck it, sniff the coke.
They was on
nothing
some.
matters.
They was on some. I'm here for a
Leave
good
your
time, not a
kid, it
long
don't
time.
really
Shit.
matter.
That actually was their mentality.
Yeah.
A lot of them didn't think they were gonna live past like 40 and shit. Like they like was that's why they was all on drugs.
Nigga, AIDS, nigga. The
Yeah,
AIDS
they was
epidemic,
fucking like a
nigga.
crack.
motherfucker.
They niggas
AIDS,
is like, yo,
crack,
that's
the
fucking
whole
crazy.
It's a
opioid
bunch of
shit,
Wandas just
all
making
of
their
them.
own reality because it's just all drugs and fuck.
Like,
It's all
AIDS
drugs
and
and
fucking crack. Like that's what that generation gave us: AIDS and fucking crack.
And then they had kids, and they're like, "Yo, I gotta actually raise these motherfuckers."
No,
and they're like, nah, not really.
no,
Eh,
nope. Them niggas and those niggas all went to jail. All the crack babies went to jail.
yeah,
We gotta do what if this week.
That's fucking nuts, man.
That's what
What
happens.
if the generation before us cared about it? as
Nah,
much as the
I'm gonna do-
generation-
And
My
now
what if-
they sit here and say, "All you guys do is complain." I'm like, shut the fuck up, dumbass. Ain't got shit.
What's your?
My what if is just exactly what X just said. She said, "What if you had Wanda's power?" Or well, shit. It seems it's Agatha's powers rather, and you can do that shit with the whole city. Who would you be?
If I had to-
Who would you be? And what? And would you?
If I can create my own
What show?
reality?
Like what show? What movie?
My name wouldn't be Agatha.
If I got to keep it 90 sitcom, we going right to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You could do whatever you want. Any show. She went all the way back to I Love Lucy, my nigga.
I know. I mean, if we got to do sitcoms and shit, though. I mean, just like TV shows and shit. I'm
Yeah.
going right to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going straight to Dragon Ball Z. Let me see what this is about.
Oh, there were sitcoms.
I'm
I'm
saying
going to
sitcoms.
whatever cartoon
Sitcoms.
is
No, not cartoons.
Spider-Man.
Sitcoms.
Pointing at Spider-Man.
no cartoons. No cartoons. Just keep
Everyone would be Spider-Man.
Sitcoms only. Sitcoms only. Like TV shows, sitcoms that you've seen, like funny, like HBO, or I might go Kirby Enthusiasm.
I'm going Modern Family because that ugly ass white dude got with Sofia Vergara, and that's the world I want to live in.
Chappelle Show.
This nigga is stupid. I'm going to the Chappelle Show. Why?
Because it would just be hilarious the whole time.
I'll probably do Martin.
Maury?
Martin.
Martin.
That's
I was like,
fire.
what?
Yeah,
I'll probably do Martin.
Martin is fire.
Martin would be my show.
Nah.
I would be.
might
I would
do
be
Everybody
Martin.
Loves Raymond too.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
That
I ain't
shit
gonna
was
lie.
my
Everybody
shit.
Loves Raymond was great.
Yeah, man.
That shit was great.
King of Queens.
I could see you doing Everybody Loves Raymond with your family.
Exactly, yo.
That's a fact,
That's
yo.
my life.
I'll do my wife
like,
and kids.
I don't know. I said it on this podcast.
Only thing
before,
you
but-
don't got is your parents coming
Yeah.
through.
Then that's the only thing that's not annoying. But listen, son, say it all the time though. Like that is the most accurate depiction of marriage I've ever seen in real life. Everybody Loves Raymond. Like it's just like that's really how life really is. Like you just at some point your wife just takes over.
I take mine back. I'll do my wife and kids.
Yeah,
Your wife
that's
just
what I
takes
said,
over.
too.
Like why do
That's what I said, too.
women get to take over the house though? Like why do we give them that?
Because they're more organized.
But like why?
And we're dumb, dude.
But like why do I like they make the rules?
Y'all
Like,
pussy. That's why.
They the rule makers. I hate that they make the rules, man. It's not fair. It drives me
Speak
fucking
up for
crazy.
yourself. Advocate for yourself. Be
I'm
assertive.
trying to, but like I do, but she hits me.
Just know if you leave her, she will
her
be a
back.
single mom.
She's smaller than you.
You ever see the Chihuahua?
Yeah.
Like, you had your ankles bit by a Chihuahua? Did Did you like it?
You obviously wasn't kicking.
Oh, okay. If I kick her, I'm going to jail. She yellow.
Yeah, nah. You can just hold her. Some type of girl you just. All right, now.
Listen.
All right.
Tell me,
All right.
I always wondered it though. Like
No. Put her in the sleeper. Put her in the sleeper one time. You got her hands up here in the chicken wing.
Yeah.
And you like, yeah. You just whispering in her ear, yeah.
It's just
how that feel? How that feel?
Was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't let the women make the rules.
No, I'm not. No, don't hit her or nothing. Just put her in the chicken wing. Just let it. How that feel? Don't put your hands on me. Stop. You tagged me about 3 times now. All right, now. It's not fair. I can't hit you back. So listen. Listen.
Chicken wing.
I'm telling you. It just, let me go. Let me know. You calm down first.
No,
so you talk to her real calm too. Like, no, you calm down first.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna need you to settle down because this ain't gonna work.
Don't work like that.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's that. See, it don't even have to be
Come here.
violent though. Like, because then she'll start.
If she hits you with violence,
no, then she'll stop talking to you. She don't make dinner.
Whatever. That's fine.
Okay.
I know how to cook.
Nigga, go.
And I know how to.
Go 3 days without having your dinner made, nigga, and tell me you gonna still have the same attitude.
No,
you not, nigga. Shut the fuck. Yo, nigga CJ be talking to me like he built for the same life that we go through. Marvin X. This nigga CJ, I'm telling you, sir.
I'm not, which is exactly why I don't put myself through it.
Listen, sir.
Because I come in. You don't make dinner by that 3rd day, and you still got a funny ass attitude. You dead ass ain't talk to me in 3 days. You ain't cooking nothing. What? Dead ass? All right, bet. Go ahead. I'm about to cook me a good ass dinner. You gonna be mad as fuck.
I don't want to do that though. I mean, I can make a dinner, and then what about 4 days later?
See, I'm petty.
Make dinner next
see, I'm petty, and I just say, see, look, you a lover boy, and you like, you like that. What the motherfucker? What the shit I retweeted? What she said? I love me a simp. I want a nigga to not be able to sleep when we ain't on good terms. Type shit. That's him. Yeah, fuck that. I'm sleeping like a baby.
Nigga, no. You don't understand the benefit.
Wherever the fuck.
I love sleeping on the couch.
On a good what?
It's not about.
I'll beat off out there. Everything. Put the volume on loud. Like, yeah, bitch.
Quality of life. Man. Y'all niggas, your quality of life goes down, bro. Y'all niggas are nuts. Man. You're not even being realistic, man.
Fuck you, nigga.
No,
you got me fucked up.
You are wrong, nigga. It's like some G shit. I'm telling you, nigga. When you live with your shorty, like you there, this is me and you, especially during quarantine, nigga. Your quality of life matters. So if you got to see this motherfucker every day, and now instead of like only having to make dinner twice a week, you got to make dinner 7 days a week. I do that anyways.
I'll survive.
Do that. Nigga.
I'll survive.
Fuck that. Yep. Y'all niggas are nuts, man. You super independence, man. It's not just dinner. It's not just dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, y'all got a show. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know. I don't really know what day the show comes on. She knows. But when it's time to come on the show, I walk in the house. Yeah. Oh, I guess what? 90 Day Fiance got a new episode. Let's flip down and watch it. You come in the house one day when she mad, and now she watching the new episode without you.
Okay.
Quality of life goes down.
No, that's a bet. Bet. Because remember the other show that we be watching? That's my shit. All right.
Yeah, it's quality of life goes down, man. Quality of life goes down, man. It's just
bitch.
Y'all niggas, man, y'all don't get it. It's psychological. You think it's petty now because you're not in the moment, but when you in the moment and you just sitting there, seething.
No. See, no. I know it's petty in that moment,
and I'm still gonna do it,
and I'm not gonna lose. I will not lose. I don't go fuck what you talking about.
You can hate me now.
Talk to him, X. Come on, man. They don't hate
but
you.
I won't stop.
You got me fucked up. Yeah. I'm King Petty. Come on, man. You gonna give me my crown?
I'm King Petty. But that's another thing, though. Oh, now I gotta. Yo, listen. She makes my life easy. I barely got to do all the dad shit. Like I gotta maybe change 2 diapers a day and play Trouble with Ezra once. You know what I'm saying? When she's in the mood, she ain't fucking with the kids. Now they in my fucking face bothering me. On top of me not liking you, and I got whatever I hate you right now, I gotta be nice to these kids. Oh my god, I don't get it, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. the microwave, dog.
Yo, my kids don't even want to be in my face. My kids will dead ass be in my face just to aggravate me, so I tell them to go play the game. They'll dead ass be in my face, aggravate me, and just be like, okay, well, now what? Now what you want us to do? I'm like, yeah.
What's next?
I'm like, you know what? Just go play the game. All right. And they take off.
And you don't see it for the rest of the night till dinner.
Oh, my God, bro. So, shit.
See, I don't got that.
Nah, I do got shit. I got a new one on the way. I'm so mad. I got to teach a whole nother nigga how to live and wipe his ass and shit.
It's so trash.
Wash his nuts.
Yep. Yeah, if I was you, I would start telling them niggas, I want you to read a book.
Yeah, go read a book.
No.
They'll be like, what?
Yep.
They'll look at me like I'm crazy. All right, well, we're just going to go sit on the couch. But,
I want y'all to have to go through what I have to go through, man.
no, ain't nobody going through that shit.
I'm telling you, son. It's not even bad. Like, it's not like
She going to kill you.
It's not like she.
You better hope she don't make it to the end of the podcast.
Like, it don't matter. It's not.
It don't matter. Marv going to clip this part
Yeah,
up
Marv, he
anyway.
got-
You know
I
what he
mean-
do. You know how Marv do. Marv be wild.
Lead with this. But no, for real though, like quality of life fucking matters. Like when you get with your woman, you know what I'm saying? She becomes head household. Right? For the most part, your woman is head household.
No.
Like when I'm saying like when it comes down to like household decisions,
She
my
the
nigga,
manager of the CEO.
like you know what we gonna
Sounds
spend
like
our
the
budget
company's
on.
going.
And you in charge of the budget? I'm not in charge of the budget.
That's because you're not good with numbers.
I know, but I'm not in charge of the budget, but that's just one of the things I'm not in charge of. Or like, you know, organizing the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't believe that the coffee cups should be in a separate cabinet. Like they should be in all the cabinets with the other cups. But no, she keeps the coffee cups next to the coffee station, which makes sense, but it still bugs me because See? You don't care.
Nah.
You don't care. But this is how I operate. In my entire existence, all the cups have been together. Right, CJ? All your cups go together? Does all your cups go together, X?
No. Actually, I'm going to keep it a stack with you.
You separate your coffee cups?
I have a coffee cup rack. And
Why? Where did you people? She has one child. What's wrong with y'all?
it is great. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, it's great. I put it right on the microwave, right on top of the microwave, right next to my coffee maker on the counter, nigga. And it is great. This is all right there, bro. Yeah, it's all great.
We had they took a 2
Listen, you're nuts.
What are things?
It's not
What are things you
how
put
I operated my entire life.
stock on? The bottom part where
So?
fucking the wood part. The pallet. They had a pallet and they painted coffee time on the top of it and they put in screws and they hung the coffee cups there. But it was right next to the coffee maker. That shit was immaculate. It was great. You made some coffee. It was right to your left. Got a little coffee mug. Poured that shit.
You was good.
Yeah.
Great.
Shit like that.
And it was free.
Or like, you know, organizing the bedroom things. Why does she get the closet space? I have clothes too, but my closet is in the child's room. Well, that's neither here nor there, Marv. What you got? Who has more closet space though? I'm sure she does.
All right, so that right there is one of those small sacrifices that I personally would make. Like, I know I got mad clothes, but I know my shorty probably got more clothes than me, even though I still got mad clothes.
Yes.
But that's so for one, that's why I would make that small sacrifice, and two, nigga, she's a woman, man. They like closets. That's it. I'm just like, yo, whatever, bro.
But like, see, to y'all, it's whatever. To me, it matters. Like, it's stuff like that because you know what it is. I grew up with women. You know what I'm saying? And it was never equal in the house. It was 4 women. It was just me.
Yo, so that, I ain't gonna lie. So see, and this is I was thinking this probably about 5 minutes ago. I forget what you said that triggered this thought, but it was like, yo, nigga, you need to talk to somebody about this shit.
Like it was like they always won.
It's a power struggle for me. See, I always see, and that's crazy. I always live with my mom, and I always had my
exactly.
I always live with my mom, nigga, and always had my space, my nigga. So
that's your
that's
mom,
just
though. You know the power.
I know that, but I didn't have no sisters and nothing like that.
Yeah,
but
his sisters are supposed to be equals to him, and they are just stealing.
I live like my mom, though. I'm mad independent. Like, I'm super independent, maybe to a fault sometimes. Like I'm not like I don't know what you going through because I ain't lived with no woman and I don't plan to.
He has a
you
pure
got to
hatred
move
of
in
women
here
that
and
only
well,
people
and
who go up with
this my
women.
house. I don't really.
You were born into the hatred of women. We were
Yes.
just merely introduced. To
Exactly, yo.
You were the bane of the hatred of women.
Absolutely, yo. Like,
Yeah.
I understand.
I
I understand
did-
it all now.
I didn't love a woman until I was already a man. But whatever, man.
You knew the evils of women before your brain was developed enough
Listen,
to
so I
understand.
studied these people.
Yeah,
That's why
I get it now.
interact well with
it all
them.
makes sense.
That's why I interact well
Because I
with
hate
them.
women a lot, and you hate women more than me, and I always wondered why. And this makes
Whoa,
sense.
It's true.
these niggas. That's Layson
Not
Bradley.
that I don't.
Joshua,
like
no. They go no.
Here you go.
That's Layson Bradley and
Here you go.
Joshua
Here you go.
Clark.
Let's try that. So it
I
goes
thought
out.
it was a safe.
Yeah,
I ain't
thought
seen
it was
none of
a
that
He-Man
shit.
Woman Hater Club, but I guess it ain't. Whatever.
Show late.
Show late.
Like get my dick sucked.
It's the TrapNerd podcast. We out.
Peace.